Good afternoon. It is 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studios. The Titans are back on the practice field today as they get set to host the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. Today at Titans practice, Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Jahad Ward, Tyjae Spears, and Darrell Baker Jr. all return, while there was still no sign of Alec Iomanner, Xavier Woods, and Kendall Brooks for a second straight day. In NFL news today, for a second straight day today, Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow has been taking snaps with Cincinnati's starting offense, preparing him for the possibility that he could play Sunday versus New England. Also, Lamar Jackson has returned to practice on Thursday for the Ravens after missing Wednesday's practice with an ankle injury. In college hoops tonight, number 20 Tennessee will host Tennessee State University at the Food City Center. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. You can catch the Vols Network call of the game with Mike Keith right here on The Zone after 3HL. Also, Vanderbilt will host Texas Southern tonight at 6 o'clock at Memorial Gymnasium. For your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. I know it's not aesthetically pleasing necessarily weather-wise, but hey, man, we're blessed to be here. And we appreciate you being with us. 3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. The F&M Bank Chat is open. If you would like to watch the show live, you can. Facebook Live, Twitter, Twitch. I did that all wrong.
Twitch, please.
Thank you, Zeph.
Whatever order you did that.
The executive producer of 3HL is Zeph Talk. What's up, Zeph?
Oh, nothing much. Just a very rainy day today.
You know what's interesting, though? Like, all the leaves have changed all of a sudden. I'm looking out at Division Street, and they're all different colors now all of a sudden. So there is that. Maybe that's aesthetically pleasing.
When it actually looks like fall outside while it is supposed to be fall, yes, I agree. When we were in Boston, oh man, all the leaves, they were orange and yellow and red. There was not a green leaf in that city.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Appreciate y'all being with us. We've got a lot to get to today. Tons of college football talk, NFL talk, basketball talk, all of those things. Greg Cosell will join us at 4:20 from NFL Films and NFL Matchups. Talk with him this morning. Got a lot of interesting things that he noticed in the Texans game. And then we'll talk about the Seahawks matchup with the Titans. Also, 5 o'clock, former Florida State NFL quarterback, college football analyst Danny Cannell will join us, courtesy of Bet Online. And at 5:20, Big Savagery, Ramon Foster. We'll talk Tennessee, Florida with him. Titans, Seahawks with him, other things with him. A lot going on. You mentioned the weather. Bab sent a message. By the way, Don Davenport is in Boulder, Colorado, in advance of Arizona State at Colorado. Colorado has 3 wins this year. Arizona State, a 7.5-point favorite in that game. So you can check her out on Saturday. She'll be on the sideline there. Detective Babs, I don't know what she's going to do, run with Ralphie or I don't know. That would be fun. Slay Dog is here.
What up, though?
What up?
What's up, man? It's wild and nasty out there, people.
Wild and nasty.
All at the same time. Wild and nasty.
58 degrees and raining. Got you a little Celsius.
Oh, I'm ready.
A little cherry cola Celsius. You turned me on to that.
So this was, I couldn't find the cherry cola. This is the second best Cosmic Vibe.
Yeah, what flavor is that, though?
Cosmic Vibe.
I know, but...
Fruit punch.
Yes, that is the second best.
Yep.
Which you didn't turn me on to that, but I turned myself on to that.
Sometimes you got to turn yourself on, yo. You can't hear me.
I mean, when no one else can do it.
I mean, you can't wait on me. Can't wait on me every time, yo. You figure it out, brother. Like, let's go. Get it on.
We got some college basketball to talk about last night. Phylon, 10 points in the last 2:24 of that game. Alabama with the win in Chicago against Illinois.
Sometimes you can just see it, yo. And LeBaron Phylon, we're going to get into it, but boy, you can always tell who's done the work in the offseason, boy. Always tell. He worked on his game.
What was the game we watched the other night where they were at home and, you know, it's interesting with Alabama.
Purdue.
It was Purdue.
Yep.
And with Alabama, it's not necessarily been a Well, I guess he kind of has. One guy take it at the end or whatever, but, like, he's definitely that guy.
Yes.
Everything's going through him.
Yeah.
Whereas Alabama typically is 5 out and anybody can shoot the three and all that stuff. And they still do that, but when they need a bucket, Phylon's the guy, and he's going to go to the hole.
Yeah, so in the past, it was Mark Sears. Mark Sears when they went on that Final Four run. This year, it's no question it's Phylon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he waited his turn. He's a true sophomore, so y'all be ready for him, world.
Bab sent a message today saying that the long-range weather models anticipate a heavy snowfall this winter in Tennessee. I'm all for that.
No, did you? You're not gonna finish it?
That's all I read.
Oh, followed by Shiano.
Oh, she wrote Shiano. Yes.
Yeah.
She does not want the snowfall.
No, she does not.
I do.
She's about humbug.
Where do you come down on all that?
I'm right there in the middle. I'm like, let's do it. Or if we don't, I'm cool with it too. But let's do it.
You're kind of like me. When it snows, you want to get out and drive in it.
Yeah, I'm like, I like it out there.
Yeah, you're gonna
because ain't nobody out there.
Yeah, I'm going to run errands.
That's a good part. Yeah.
Like you go to Publix, get some shopping done.
Yeah,
get some marinara.
I had to find something last time. You needed some spaghetti, baby. Needed some geddes.
She got so mad at us. One time we both came to work and she was like, I'm not going. I'm not driving. She does not like driving in the snow. She's from Texas and Peachtree City.
Yeah.
So
she no parts of
it. and so we both came to work and man, she was hoping for more of a united front. Yeah. But like we both like driving in it. There's nobody out there.
No, it's nobody.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah, it's cool.
You can go slide.
That's the problem. You slide off onto a dish, it's on you. But
see, y'all say that. I have to drive from Murfreesboro when that happens.
Well, you choose to live in Murfreesboro.
Exactly. Come on down here, Zeph. There's plenty of people coming.
I cannot afford to live in Nashville.
Like the Canadian side of you doesn't worry
That's
about.
what I was going to say.
I'm not Canadian.
Yeah, you can ride a moose. Like, you cool.
There are no moose here in Tennessee.
By the way, have y'all ever seen a moose like up front?
Yes.
Up close and personal?
In Wyoming, I have.
Those things are huge,
I know they're
dude.
humongous, though. I seen it on Instagram quite a bit next to cars, and it makes the car look tiny.
Like, if you've seen a private jet, like, that's how big they are.
Yeah. You're right. Little 8-seater. Yeah, you for real. Them things are huge, yep.
3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, SpringHillAC.com. Danny Cannell, as I mentioned, is going to join us at 5 o'clock, and we'll talk about his view of some of these games coming up. Also going to ask him about the Heisman. Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza, the overall favorite right now. Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin is second. Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed is third. Diego Pavia fourth right now. And it's funny because, like, whenever we mention Diego Pavia in the mix for the Heisman, people get so upset.
Yep.
And start messaging us. And I'm like, it's not us. Like, I have a Heisman vote. Yeah. I'm not near ready to do that.
You didn't come up with the list.
And I didn't come up with the list. But should he be in the mix? Absolutely. Yes. Anyway, yeah, people get upset about that. Yeah. Coming up tonight, Tennessee hosting TSU.
TSSU.
Vols favored by 31.5. Tennessee freshman Nate Ament is averaging 19.8 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists per game.
Oh.
Jacoby Gillespie in the last 3 games, 19.3 points per game, 6.3 assists per game in the last 3.
Yeah.
4-0 Vanderbilt hosting 0-4 Texas Southern tonight at 6 o'clock. Vandy favored by 35.5. Texas Southern has lost 98-43 to Gonzaga, 104-70 to Texas A&M, 93-90 in overtime to Samford, and 77-67 to Texas State.
With these games, especially as the SEC is talked about, like, I want to say y'all just count that as a win. They'll cover. I can't. Too many people trying to figure things out. Those veteran-led teams that you had last year.
You tend to stay away from these early season high point spread games.
These wild right here, especially right now with what it is. If it was a lot of guys returning,
but in terms of like giving a pick.
Yeah, like what you look around the league. Walter Clayton came back from Florida. Mark Sears came back from Bama. Bruce Pearl and them had a veteran team. Like, you don't have them veteran teams running around in the SEC. So, You got to be careful, man.
Arizona did win at UConn last night.
I said UConn would beat them.
Yeah, Zona, that game could have gone either way. But Zona jumped out in the second half, and then UConn brought it all the way back. Had a chance to win at the end. But Koa Pete, man, 16 points, 12 boards.
Like a little man child.
I mean, just a machine. Arizona's 5-0. Alabama took out number 8 Illinois, as we mentioned, 90-86 in Chicago. Your boy LeBaron Philon, 24 points and 5 assists. He had 10 points in the last 2:24 of the game.
Yeah.
To the point I was trying to make, like everything goes through him when they need it to. Kind of like Mark Sears as
right.
Yeah.
Dismal first half for really non-existent first half for LeBaron Philon in that game too.
Number 15 ranked Lady Vols play at MTSU tonight at 6:30. The only loss for the Lady Vols came in the opener to number 9 NC State by 3. MTSU beat the Lady Vols by 11 2 years ago.
In the Glass House.
So if you want to go check out some women's basketball, you
Shout out to the Ensels. Rick Ensel, hey man, that's his I would say if it's a program they looked up to, it would be Tennessee. As far as modeling and, chasing. So to get that win, that was huge for him 2 years ago.
615-737-1045 if you want in.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Johnny in Nashville, first up today on 3HL. Johnny, what up?
Guys, I love y'all. But Slay, I'm about to get your blood going, buddy. I'm about to pump you up. You ready for this?
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, buckle up. Here we go. Listen to this. Billy Gonzalez woke up sweating, panicked, feeling shifty because he checked the schedule and saw Tennessee by 50. Man looked at his playbook and said, Lord, this can't be right. But even Google Maps said, recalculating, there's a route to a loss tonight. Florida caught them big, but their bite ain't gritty. Your O-line stinks like the swamp committee. Billy pacing the sideline, deep in prayer, but even God told him, my son Tebow can't fix the mess there. Gator Nation crying, whole fan base misty, the mascot's in the tunnel looking kind of twitchy. And when the dust clears and the scoreboard looks giddy, because we just watched Tennessee win. Not by 30, not by 40.
Vols by 50. Let's go, baby.
Johnny.
That's how you deliver,
He
dog.
cut himself off, too.
Hey, what do you need to do after
He
that?
just jumped off the stage.
Hey, man.
He didn't walk backstage.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like it.
I thought he was going to go the Gator angle when he first started, but no.
No, guess what, it was so many itties and it was a lot of words in there.
Committee.
I was thinking at some point Shiano Itty was gonna come in there, and I was like, oh boy. But good job, dude.
You know who needs to learn from Johnny?
Who?
DJ Kale.
Kale needs to stay. He needs to stay right.
Apparently, he called into Blaine and Zach with Kurt too.
Good.
Yes.
And talked the same nonsense. So
good for them. I'm glad they had to use it.
Bob Stoops, who is the defensive coordinator at Florida,
that made my head hurt.
He said this. He said, "I'm going to go with the Gators." Said Stoops, shockingly. Yeah. I was fortunate to beat Tennessee a couple of times down there in the swamp. He did lose in 1998, but that's okay. I think Florida will show up. They're a prideful program. They've been bruised up and getting beat bad. A week or two ago, Florida lost by 31 to Kentucky. They'll have something to prove.
Yeah.
Bob Stoops.
Good job, Stoops. Yeah, I'm sure you got a couch and a cold one somewhere waiting on you. Have a seat, brother. Your time has passed.
I watched the 2016 highlights today.
Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
It was pretty
good. It was
good.
38 straight points by Tennessee. I remember being there, and we were in the concourse at halftime, and Florida dominated the game in the first half, and people were leaving. And then you come back out in the second half. I mean, by the 9-minute mark of the fourth quarter, Tennessee had that thing in hand.
I was in the stands, and there was people in the stands crying. That's how excited they were in that game. That was the truth.
Throw to Juwan Jennings where he stayed in bounds.
I was losing my mind.
The defense flying around.
I was losing my mind.
615-737-1045. Kevin in Ridgetop. Kevin, what up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, Ron, question for you. I'm a UT grad. I watch Tennessee play basketball a lot, and I watched Nate Ament, and I just don't see the 5-star part that everybody's talking about.
Oh, my gosh.
And in all honesty, I'm asking you what I'm missing, because he doesn't look necessarily confident with the ball. He turns his back tries to back people down, but his shooting percentage, I don't know how good it is. The first game I watched him, he was pathetic, but just trying to figure out what I'm missing. And I mean that sincerely.
Yeah.
Kevin, hang on. He's 4 games into his college career, and he averages 20 points and 9 boards a game.
Yeah, I think it's.
What was his shooting percentage in the first game that he played?
First game?
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing I think you got to look at when you start to watch it. It's going to be a settling in situation for him, not only because of him, what he has, and what he's going to put on himself to do, what Coach Barnes is going to allow him to do, but the guy that's setting him up as well. So you got 2 guys that are both scorers, and him and Gillespie in the backcourt, who are going to carry the bulk of the load. So when that's happening, they're both trying to find themselves and also in this system find where they can go get their shots at. Jacoby Gillespie is a 50, 40, 90 guy also. And if not over his career, like hovering with it, coming from Belmont, going to Maryland, doing the same thing at the University of Tennessee, like you got to understand it's going to take a second. If it was a guy, he was playing with a guy. The reason Dalton Connect and Chaz Lanier were able to flourish as soon as they walked into, they had a point guard that was setting them up and knew exactly where to get it to him at, and it made that responsibility not be put on their shoulders but on his shoulders. When you talk about his talent, Nate Ament's talent, the talent's there, no ifs, ands, or buts, no question about it. You got to imagine the guy 6'10", being able to play on the wing, and when he turns his back, turning your back is letting you get to your spot and be able to raise up over a guy. Turning your back is not necessarily being scared of someone or saying I can't really handle the ball. You're just trying to find a way to get to your spot easier without a guy sitting in front of you trying to dribble 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. And Gillespie is awesome, and he looks smoother, and maybe that's just the maturity part of it.
No, but keep this in mind. Neither one, efficiency-wise, is where they're supposed to be at all. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Jacoby is supposed to be 50, 49, 90. And also Nate Ament. Like, he's shooting 22% from 3 as I'm looking at it. I can promise you this man is 38 to 42%. No ifs, ands, or buts. Some of those shots are rushed. Some of those are hunting. Some of those are just, in transition. And some of them you just got to put up.
He was 6 of 11 in the opener, 54%.
Okay.
Maybe you're thinking about the Duke game. He did not shoot it well in the Duke game, which was an exhibition.
Yeah, he started off good in that, and then it was kind of like he was hunting shots. But take my word for it, man. Mid-December to the end of December, watch these guys come in and flow. Their real test will be next week when they go to Vegas.
Okay, and that's why I'm asking you, because I know you know, and I appreciate it.
No doubt, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yep.
I got a little more emotional there.
Yeah, you was right.
Emotional is not the right word. I just didn't understand where he was coming from. How do you not see the 5-star?
No, but I think that's what it is. Sometimes when they ask and they really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you kept your analyst hat on, which I love.
Because you can look at it and you hear all the hype and everything that's coming with it. And you're like, dog, this is what it is. But then remember when I said 2 weeks ago, what's going to be different about him other than guys like Cole Pete, AJ DeBansa, Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson at North Carolina, Darren Peterson at Kansas. Their game screams and it's aggressive, and you know what I mean. Like their game's more boisterous. Nate Ament's more smooth in the flow of the game, and you're gonna have to see it over a long period of the game. Not necessarily like Chaz was running off 12 points in a row, like Dalton Connect was like in the games with 16-0 run or something like that. That's not going to be his game. But over the flow of the game, it's going to be like, dang, you're going to look up at 26, 8, and 4. You know what I'm saying? Two blocks.
So far, the opener, he was 18 points, 9 boards, then 23 points, 8 boards, 19 points, 9 boards, 19 points, 10 boards.
Yeah, it's
first 4 games as a college player.
Yeah, but they don't see it in the splashes. It's over the whole course of the game. You know what I mean? He probably playing about 28, 32 minutes.
He's only been over 29 minutes one time.
Okay, so there you go. There you go. When these other guys are more, they got the ball at the top, they running their offense through them. Nate Ament's getting it on the wing, going. If not, he kicking it back out. Yeah. Plus, you got Gillespie.
My bad, Kevin. I didn't know where that was coming from. Man.
You cool.
He looks every bit of a 5-star to me.
He look great to me too.
Yeah. I mean, Jay Billis put out his all-freshman team as of right now last night, and he's on it. He's one of the 5 players.
His game just don't scream. It's not boisterous.
615-737-1045. When we come back, we'll roll through some of the college basketball from last night, as we mentioned, but also get into some of the college football that we need to talk about. Also, there was a meat bowl last night. Unbelievable idea.
Meat bowl.
We'll talk about it next. 3HL.
What's happening, y'all? MedicalHouseCalls.com is what you need to go lean into when you're trying to get back on your feet, feeling the right way you're supposed to. Yeah, that's like natural. You know how you're supposed to feel. If you're not that way, you need somebody to call on. And that's where Medical House Calls comes in. And do they come to your door? You're absolutely right to do. That's why House Calls is right there on the end of it. Primary health care, urgent care, IV therapy, doesn't matter. They feel it. And now how it works, you got to understand this. You call or text Medical House Calls. That's right, text Medical House Calls, and their teams will assess you. The number, 615-838-2375. 615-838-2375. You book your visit. And after a quick chat, medical providers will be at your door to deliver care that gets you back ASAP. I've been through it myself. We've done it on the show. IVs tailored just for you. It don't get better than this. Take all this stuff of having to leave the house, get all the kids and everything, and go to the urgent care. Not anymore. They come to you 7 days a week. It's medicalhousecalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you.
Mm-hmm.
On a Thursday afternoon in the Music City. By the way, I looked it up. Through 4 games.
Okay.
To compare Nate Ament with Chaz Lanier and Dalton Knecht. Chaz Lanier through 4 games averaged 14 points per game.
Okay.
Nate Ament's at 19.5. 20 points per game, 9 rebounds. Chaz Lanier at 14. Through 4 games, Dalton Knecht, 19 points. So Nate Ament actually averaging more points per game than both of those guys.
Yeah. And definitely more rebounds.
That's why I didn't understand that question. Kevin, I'm sorry that I reacted that way. You caught me by surprise there.
Yeah. But
he doesn't look like a 5-star player.
It's one thing I'm telling you, like if you
He's
watch
so
the games.
fluid, man.
He is. Like you look at the highlights, he's had one dunk where nobody was under there. Like Cam Boozer got plenty of highlights. Cole Pete got highlights. Caleb Wilson he's a walking highlight. And when I say a highlight, I mean not crossing somebody over, but
is
going
that really
to the
his
rim.
game?
No. His game is what it is.
It's like a 2-3.
It's
outside
similar to
perimeter,
Kevin Durant.
Perimeter game? Yes,
It's
exactly.
just smooth.
Exactly.
It's smooth, dog. You know what I mean? So
I guarantee you that's what Rick Barnes saw in him
There's
was
no
Kevin
question.
Durant.
Yeah, it's
not that he's a Hall of
it's
Fame
gonna be
basketball
him,
player,
but
but that's the style of play.
Yeah, it's nothing rushed. The man playing really well to me, man. Like really well. And just imagine.
He's going to have a game where he goes off.
Yeah, no question.
Where everything's falling.
No question. But this wouldn't even have been a Tennessee problem. He was supposed to be a Duke. Imagine him with Cam Boozer.
Boy, their games would complement too.
Yeah. Good thing we got him. Because he's don't know what these conversations would be like.
Prohibited favorite to win the national title.
Ain't no question.
If he was at Duke.
Sheesh. Yep.
College basketball last night, we shined a light on it. The 152nd Battle of the Boulevard matchup last night.
Man.
Belmont beat Lipscomb 75-68. Series now tied at 76 wins apiece.
Gotta love it.
76-76 in that series. Bruins led by 1 at half, but opened up the second on a 16-0 run. Lipscomb tried to get back in it, couldn't get there. Belmont 4-0, Lipscomb 1-4. Allen Arena and Curb Event Center, by the way, I looked it up, 2.6 miles apart.
Wow, right down the street. Backyard brawl for real.
By the way, great job. Steve Lehman on the call, but and Greg Sage, the analyst, but Lucas Pedzig on the sideline.
Man.
And man, he did our show yesterday. He was there for the walkthrough and all that, and he popped up and did our show, and he was wearing, what was he wearing? Kind of like a khaki colored
It was a T-shirt.
mock.
Or not a T-shirt, but like a...
It was long sleeve. It was like a mock turtleneck.
No, it was short sleeve.
Oh, it was short sleeve.
It was like a...
And jeans.
It was like a sweater shirt.
I thought he looked good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Babs goes, well, he asked for advice, and her advice was great. I mean, just off the cuff, she said, look, man, you need to get in the huddle, eavesdrop, and give the people something they wouldn't get anywhere else, which I thought was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, you going to wear that? And anytime a woman asks a man that,
I mean, they ain't feeling something.
I mean, flip that. You ask a woman that, what's about to happen?
You better be finding the nearest bunker. Because grenades, all kind of armored cars coming at, get out of the way. Get out the way.
Boom, get out the way.
Man.
So she goes, you wearing that? And he goes, he said, well, I wore a suit the first time they told me I was overdressed. And she literally said, if you wear that, I will judge you.
I mean, hey, so Pan did the right thing. Took the
Went
advice.
home, put a suit on.
Came back all the way ready, locked and loaded.
So I
Ready to get to it.
screenshot it, sent it to you and her and him, and she said, you look great, Pan. Find the nearest bunker, huh?
You better. What, Babsy? Do you know man, you know the kind of sorceress she can pull out?
Like if you said that to Babs,
Man.
you going to wear that?
Yeah, I know. I'm praying for whoever that is.
So last night, or yesterday afternoon, maybe it was last night. Last night, so Buffalo lost a meat bowl. That's what I'm calling it. 37-20 to Miami of Ohio. And I forget who shared this with the group last night. Was that you, Zeph?
It was not me. It might have been Dawn.
Was it Dawn?
Buffalo meat bowl.
Hang on. They did a promotion with the Maction. I gotta
That's
find it.
definitely Dawn.
She
It
loves,
was.
She loves the Maction.
Yeah, the meat raffle.
They had a meat raffle, y'all. Hang
Man,
on.
what, they like salami and like pepperonis and like what? Was that meat raffle? What?
Here it is. The Maction Meat Raffle, November 19th, 7 o'clock. One $12 ticket gets your chance to win pounds of delicious meat. More tickets equal better chances to win. You can only purchase tickets at the game tonight. So then I dug into this a little bit. And it says, get ready for a night of football fun and full-on Buffalo tradition as at the UB Football Maction Meat Raffle gates open at 6 o'clock. Blah, 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 all this stuff. So here's what they did. You could purchase tickets. They had people walking around, and you could purchase tickets, for like raffle tickets from them. $10 cash, $12 if you use your card. And you can buy as many tickets as you want for the raffle. So at the first TV timeout, this is an example of what they were doing. They gave away 3 pounds of packaged homemade chicken and feta sausage.
Feta sausage.
5 winners. There were lots of winners. Like, you had a great chance to win.
I bet you are.
Round 2, second TV timeout. 2 16-ounce bone-in ribeye steaks.
I know.
Third TV timeout. 5-pound bag of fresh chicken wings.
I would have been in on this one though.
Oh, dude, if we lived in Buffalo,
ribeyes and all that.
I don't care what else we had planned.
Yeah,
we were
going to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? They're giving it out.
Into the first quarter, 3-pound bag of Salen's hot dogs. 3-pound package of homemade Italian sausage.
Kept the glizzies.
4 8-ounce New York strip steaks. They're doing all this during the game. Every TV timeout. 5-pound bag of boneless chicken breast. 12 to 14-pound frozen turkeys.
This every TV timeout?
Every TV timeout.
Gosh, dog.
Baby back square ribs.
Oh, I've never heard of square ribs.
4-pound chuck roast. 5-pound bag of ground chuck patties.
Nice little hamburgers.
Whole boneless pork loin.
Wow.
It was the meat raffle.
Is it square ribs?
I've never.
That's what they said.
They're probably
ribs.
trying to say spare.
Maybe they did. Yeah.
It got to be.
I don't know what square ribs are, but I've never been to Buffalo, so, Buffalo seems like kind of a weird place. Maybe they have some weird stuff up there.
Yeah.
I mean, people jump out of trees onto tables and stuff up there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on. But I'm telling you, that's a great idea.
Yes, it is a great idea.
If TSU did that at Nissan Stadium on Saturday,
oh,
there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Who's the people giving this away? What butcher or?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't even give credit to anybody.
Yeah, somebody got to get that credit. Because then at the same time, when they giving meat away like that, I need to go do a little back checking on that.
The little logo thing, the Maction Meat Raffle, it said, we're giving away hundreds of pounds of meat.
Yeah, see, come on, y'all. They gotta be like, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm gonna be thinking like this was spoiled meat or something like this. This won't happen.
615-737-1045. I thought that was a great idea, man.
No, heck
also,
yeah,
like,
it is.
how they give it to you.
Yeah, plus I want to see it. I want to unwrap it right there. Let me look at it.
So our friend Kirby with an eye,
Yeah.
she's in the grocery business. She was like, well, they better give the chicken away last. And I was like, why? She's like, because that has a lower, like, that doesn't last as long as some of that other stuff you're talking about.
So I need
But
to get
then
the chicken away first then.
Then I started thinking, because you're going to sit there during the game with the chicken sitting on your lap.
Holding it.
They probably have
Right.
a place where you can come pick it up after the game.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think
Or
they're
do
just
they have
letting
it
these
in-
people hold this raw meat in the middle of the game.
I brought my grill.
Everybody in there holding raw meat.
Yeah, I mean,
My guess was they put it in like dry ice or something.
huh? That'd be smart. It's got to be some thought put in this. You
I
can't
mean,
just-
you're a meat guy.
absolutely.
You'd be there. That's
Hell
a good
yeah, I
idea.
would be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm a famous Dave's guy.
615-737-1045. By the way, Belmont also won the women's game last night, 80-60. Jalen Banks with 14 points and 3 boards.
My girl
for-
right there, Jayla. Oh, Skill Wing, what up?
Number 23, Jay in Spring Hill. Jay, what up?
Hey guys, how you guys doing this afternoon?
Doing
Good.
Jay.
Kind of a segue what you just said there. I was trying to get a hold of y'all last night when y'all had Coach Brooks. I say in studio, but on site with you.
Yeah,
But anyway,
he's
I
great.
want to share a story with you about one of his players. So, 10 or 12 years ago, I coached like a 12U competitive or open boys league, boys team. We travel, play ball and stuff. Anyway, we pretty much had our, you pick your own players. So we pretty much had our team set. Anyway, I got a call from like a dad and asked, said, hey, you got any room on your team? I think Tom had 6 or 7. I said, well, come on out. I said, we'll run some plays. Anyway, he shows up, and it's his daughter. And I had a conversation, hey, this is 12U boys. And I said, some of these kids are going to be 13 years old by the time, season's done. And he's like, well, he said, can she run some plays? Can you go up down the court? It's like, yeah, let's go ahead. So we did a lot of drills. We played some 5-on-5, scrimmage other people. And I just okay, we got something special here. So I met with the parents of the team, the kids, and just said, look, I know this is boys. You signed up for boys, but we really got something special here. If you want to walk, feel free to join, hop on another team. And they were like, Coach Jay goes, we got a point guard. So anyway, the girl was Jalen Banks. Mm. And when Coach was there yesterday, I kind of want to share that story with him. But anyway, we've kept in good contact with his family, her family and stuff. But anyway, love her, and it's great to see her really accelerating at Belmont.
Love it, man. Hey, thanks for sharing that, Jay. Yeah, I asked Slade because we went to break, and I was walking over to kind of check out the women's team, and I said, who am I watching? He said 23.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to her, man. A trainer, she works extremely hard, putting in the work in the off season. So shout out to Jayla, man. She's going to really flourish over there. Thanks for that story, big guy.
3HL 1045 The Zone. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Josh Thorne, 3857, says, I've got so many meat jokes.
No, I was trying to block them out. Some were rumbling through my head.
I could tell.
Yeah, I didn't want them.
You're fighting some stuff over there.
Yeah, I told him to go on by.
Square ribs.
Yeah, just keep on. That was a good one.
I want to find out what square ribs are.
Square biz. That's the song. I'm talking square biz.
When we come back, I got a little shout out for a 3HL crew member that you guys will all know, or a lot of y'all will know. That's coming up next. If you want in, 615-737-1045. We have anything to give away today?
Yes, today is Titans Ticket Thursday. So later in the show, we'll give away some Titans tickets.
Why'd you laugh?
Because he paused. I felt like he was going to say Tuesday.
Oh. I was. I'm so used to Tennessee Ticket Tuesday.
Uh-huh. Oh, which?
On Wednesday, I thought it was Tuesday. On Tuesday, I thought it was Wednesday. I don't know what
you thought it was Friday yesterday.
Yeah,
I did think it was Friday yesterday.
It was wild.
I was ready to go. I'm ready for Tennessee, Florida, and Vandy, Kentucky.
I'm ready to spank up on them Gators. Smiggity smack them Gators. And I got a history lesson for all y'all after this, too.
History lesson?
Yep.
Okay. I could see you as a history teacher. I really could.
Oh, I'd be so cool.
7th grade?
Oh, I don't need to go no higher. Leave me right there. I need.
So he's like the history teacher, but he's also the basketball coach.
Yeah, I'm PE, all that.
So he's his class is real chill,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll still give you a lesson every once in a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Would everybody get an A?
Yeah, if you do good on the pop quizzes. Mm-hmm. We ain't really taking midterms.
And by pop quizzes, if your textbook's on the desk, then
come on now.
So you're saying just be ready and be available
at all times.
Yeah,
you'll never know when it's coming. Just be ready right there.
It's kind of like the show. We'll be right back.
It is.
eSpaces.com. Check them out if you're looking for a work environment, short-term, long-term, maybe you need meeting space to get some colleagues together in a centralized location. There are 15 eSpaces locations throughout Middle Tennessee, and you can find them all. eSpaces.com. All of the information about what they do, what they offer, all of the locations right there, eSpaces.com. In fact, they have 2 new Middle Tennessee locations, Cool Springs at Corporate Center, Brentwood at City Park. eSpaces is redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals, featuring private offices, team suites, meeting rooms, fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check it out? You can. eSpaces.com. Tours are available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. Again, that's eSpaces.com.
Smashville hockey. Around here, it can sound like a language of its own. But hey, if you can pronounce Demumbrian, then names like Yossi, Shea, and Marchessault will roll right off the tongue. Nashville Predators, only in Smashville.
One of the largest sports books east of the Mississippi, Circa Sports Kentucky, is now open. Catch all your favorite games on an 80-foot screen with stadium-style seating and live VSiN broadcast daily. Circa Sports, now open at the Mint Gaming Hall, Kentucky Downs.
My dad and I used to golf together all the time, but when he hurt his back, it was over.
To have your son want to spend time with you is amazing. That's why my chronic back pain has been so heartbreaking. Surgery, fused bones, long recovery. No way, not for me. A friend recommended stem cells, so I gave Kellum Stem Cell Institute a call.
I'm glad you're out on the course.
Yeah, it's really good.
Call the Kellum Stem Cell Institute today. Swing still looks just okay though.
Selling your home can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Get a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, no stress. Work with the #1 real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Go to markspain.com today.
$3HL 1045 The Zone. Full disclosure, I love Kelly Clarkson.
She got a hell of a voice. She win the what's the name of the not America's Got Talent, but
she does one of those things, yeah.
But she won one on there. And then that's how she got to start.
She won the very first American Idol.
American Idol, that's
yep.
it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I came to work one day. This was a long time ago. This is actually the last time that I didn't have facial hair, I think. It was a long time. I'll have to find the picture and I'll show it to you. But I come upstairs and there's a big group of people standing around talking, and it was actually this alcove right here in front of our studio. And I'm like, what are all these people doing? I look over and I hear her talk before I see her. And I was like, that sounds familiar. And I look at her and she's like, that was Kelly Clark. She's looking at me because I stopped, and she was like, hey, you want to talk with all of us? I go, sure. And so, like, she was talking about something. Anyway, she's kind of like Babs. She's like a dude, you know? Very, very much, you know, a lady, but kind of like a dude in the way she talks and stuff. But then, like, when everybody kind of peeled back, I was like, hey, can I tape something with you for 3HL? And her little publicist person was standing there, and the publicist was like, what radio station you with? And blah, blah, blah. And she goes, he's with 3HL. My husband listens all the time. Well, she's not with him anymore. That was Reba McEntire's son, and it did not end well either. But so she was like, I listen to 3HL all the time because he does. So anyway, she was on 3HL, interviewed her. that day. So big fan.
That was real. She's a sports lover?
Not so much.
Oh.
But that's why I let that go. She's got a voice. But speaking of
Yes,
CMA Awards last night, big shout out. Shout outs presented by
Mama Nim.
Big shout out to friend of show Kix Brooks. Still killing it. Brooks and Dunn won the CMA Award for Vocal Duo of the Year. And Kix used to call the show quite a bit. Like, he's called several times, and he would call the listener line.
Really?
Kind of like Jim Nantz did.
Yeah.
And he loved to talk about the Titans. Now, well, the Titans have, 4 straight losing seasons. So, has he called when you've been on the show?
Nah, I've been waiting on him, though.
He is the nicest dude.
Kix, come on, dog.
Yeah.
You know I'm looking to hear from you.
I was behind him on Music Row at a stoplight one time, and he's got like a vanity plate or whatever. So I took a picture of it and sent it to him, and he wrote back "stalker."
I was just gonna say, yo, like that right there. That's
Don't do that. Like,
yeah, you hovering right there. You right on the border. Right
I thought it was funny. No,
I mean, yeah, it's some people.
They're on the border.
Yeah, right there about to cross on over into the stalker land.
Maybe that's why I called in.
Right. He's like, wait a minute, this dude's crazy.
But yeah, congrats to all the winners in that country music side of things. I know a lot of y'all listen on the songwriter and
I need to go look up that list and
artist
see who
rep.
all won. Like
world
incoming, new artists.
all those things.
Well, it was a new artist in there.
By the way, I know Tennessee still has to play Florida on Saturday, and we'll talk enough about that.
Yes,
a lot
we
about
will.
that. Vanderbilt has to play Kentucky. By the way, so the Tennessee spread went to 4.5 from 3.5 to 4.5. The Vandy line went from 9.5 to 8.5.
I saw that.
I don't know what to do with that. I probably won't do anything with either one of those games.
I am.
You are?
Yep.
Both of them?
Both of them. I'm taking that.
Kentucky plus the 8.5?
Yeah, but I'm gonna take it up to 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then that Tennessee game.
2.5.
Yeah, there you go. You on it. You playing ball.
I know you.
You playing ball.
You're going through the key numbers.
Yeah. So all these people all these people couldn't win Entertainer of the Year. It's only one Entertainer of the Year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this might have been the nominee.
Who won the Entertainer of the Year?
Lainey Wilson?
Lainey Wilson did, yep. Oh, that was kind of a funny moment. I saw it on social media. She forgot that she was hosting the show. So she had to wrap the show after she won Entertainer of the Year.
She was about to bail out.
So she won, gave her a speech, and started to walk off. She was like, oh, I forgot I'm hosting the show. Thanks, everybody, for watching, blah, blah, blah.
All right, she swept them. Female Vocalist of the Year.
Laura Knight said CMA show was really good. Josh said, Brent, man, you were half a heartbeat away from it. Half a heartbeat away from what? That's a Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, and let Josh just go.
I asked Kelly Clarkson in the interview. I told her that I loved the song that Zeph just played. And I said, what if you pulled up next to me at a stoplight and I had my windows down, I was blaring that song, and she said I would look at you like you were crazy. Like, what are you doing?
What you doing? What you doing, Yor? There it is. New Artist of the Year. Zach Top. I've never heard any of this.
Zach Top, yeah. I don't know.
You Look Like You Love Me. Single of the Year.
What was I going to say?
You want the Song of the Year?
Yeah, what was the song?
You Look Like You Love Me. Riley Green, Ella Langley, and Aaron Ratier. I guess that's how you say that.
Do you know how many meat jokes I've gotten in text messages?
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. This wasn't a cool place to be right there.
3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. If you want to watch the show, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
DP says Daughtry should have won American Idol. That is definitely true. I agree with that. Dewey Cheatham and Howe, Kelly Clarkson, a Franklin resident, I believe. I don't know. I know she's got a place out west somewhere, but we'll see. Danny Cannell will join us at 5 o'clock, and we'll talk. We'll get his thoughts on Tennessee, Florida, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, USC, Oregon. Todd was in on USC on that game. And
yes, he was.
Some places it's gone from 9.5 to 10.5.
If you can get it at 10, I would say take it.
Did you see who the College Game Day guest picker is?
I did not. Who you got? I don't even know where they are. Where are they?
They're in Oregon.
Again?
Oh, they're in Oregon.
And Titans fans know this man well.
Marcus Mariota?
It is Marcus.
Really?
He's the guest picker. They announced it a little while ago.
I love Marcus. He's like the nicest dude, but he's not the most entertaining
That's what I was going to say. A great interview?
That'll be interesting. To see him interact with McAfee?
Yeah. Be live. That's for sure.
3HL, 4 o'clock hour coming up. What do you want to get into? You want to get into a little Tennessee, Florida when we come back?
I would love to.
You got a little history lesson?
I most definitely do.
It's coming up next. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
It is almost gift giving time. Maybe you are a company, you need holiday gifts. Maybe you want, a holiday party somewhere. Achieve hero status and call my friends at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa, because here is the deal. Anybody in your life would love a spa day, a unique and thoughtful gift. Always in style. It always fits. It's always appreciated. And you can choose your budget with a gift card. You could choose your budget, spend a little, go lavish, and choose from at least 10 different services, all under one roof at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. Massages, manicures, pedicures, sunless tanning, waxing, skincare, facials. They have a hair salon there. They do makeup, all of it. You can win the holidays, and guys, they make it easy on YouTube, by the way. You can just call, click, or stop by. Gift cards available 24/7 on their website at amomentspeace.com, or call them at 615-224-0770. If you have any special requests, questions, you can always just stop by. That's A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs, across Interstate 65 from Galleria Mall, in the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakersbridge Avenue.
Good afternoon. It is 3:59. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studios. The Titans back on the practice field today as they continue to get ready for the Seahawks on Sunday. Today at Titans practice, Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Jihad Ward, Tyjae Spears, and Darrell Baker Jr. all return, while there was still no sign of Elagayu Manor, Xavier Woods, or Kendall Brooks for a second straight day. In NFL news today, Joe Burrow was taking snaps with Cincinnati's starting offense as a full participant for the second day in a row, preparing him for the possibility that he could play on Sunday against the Patriots. Also, Lamar Jackson returned to practice Thursday after missing Wednesday's practice with an ankle injury. Tonight in college hoops, number 20 Tennessee will host Tennessee State University at the Food City Center. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. You can catch the Vol Network call of the game or right here on the Zone following 3HL. Also, Vanderbilt will host Texas Southern tonight at 6 p.m. at Memorial Gymnasium, and Memphis will play against Purdue. For all your foundation repair, whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. I know it's raining, but here we are. We're all here.
Here we are.
Babs is in Colorado.
What are you doing, Babs?
She's hanging out with Coach Prime and Ralphie.
I hooked her up with Nashville 11, a Nashville legend over here. I got Corey Phillips, you know what I mean, one of Nashville's own. So, director of player personnel and stuff up there. So hopefully they get to hook up. Get some inside tricks, yeah.
Yep. Executive producer at 3HL is Zeph.
What's up?
Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. This car. I'll be so glad when I've been riding around with a roof for 2 years now.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I gotta go see Brian Motorsports, see if it I don't think it lets down no more. So I got to put the car in the shop again.
I was going to say, Brian can do anything.
Exactly. You might just I'm going to get him to just chop it off.
So you're saying this roof, it's been on so long, it's like welded on? It's like
that's what I'm
rusted
saying.
on?
Like, yeah, the button don't work. It don't work no more, yo.
Well, we got to get the button to work.
Then we'll be good. We'll be ready to roll.
Titans and Seahawks going at it this weekend. Seahawks a 13.5-point favorite, just under 2 touchdowns. This is going to be a whole different deal than last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Seahawks are coming in pretty pissed off from last week.
Well, it's funny because, like, Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. They still could have won with a made field goal at the end. Still could have won.
Absolutely.
With 4 interceptions. He's not going to throw 4 interceptions again.
And yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, who's getting them if he throws them?
People in the crowd.
Saying.
It's a decent
Monty
question
Hooker,
there.
Monty Hooker could go get them. And I'm saying that because I don't know
5 last year, I think.
Yeah, who's out there? Who are our starting corners?
Jalen Armour Davis.
That's the only one I know.
Right, but they rotated
Darrell
him.
Baker Jr.
They rotated Jalen Armour Davis.
Marcus Harris, the rookie.
7th round pick? Was he a 7th round pick?
6th round, I
6th
believe.
round.
Man, land of opportunity. Hey, man, this is all I can say, man. Make the most of every opportunity you get.
Yeah, nothing against these guys. Just
What about Kevin Winston Jr.?
Yes.
He made his first start. By the way, Greg Cosell did say that he wanted to talk about him.
Good, because I want to hear about him.
Yeah.
Especially after Cosell break him down. I'm with that.
He said the Titans' defense played exceptionally well against the Texans.
Welcome back, Big Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a difference when he's up there. Like Coach Mack said yesterday, started out the game on the edge. So you got a piece. Man, I don't want to go through this again. Stuff started making my head hurt, man.
I almost dropped another S-bomb. I did. I almost did.
Like, because I'm telling you, man, the games are not hard, y'all. I'm telling y'all, games are not hard. To get to that point, no question, the training is grueling. Like, you got to put in the hours. You got to take care of your body. You got to get the proper rest. Everybody got to be on one accord. But if you are fortunate to make it to that level, man, all you got to do is what you supposed to do. And if everybody do what they supposed to do, nothing, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me very carefully. Nothing extraordinary. Just do what they expect you to do. If everybody do exactly what they expect them to do on that defense, by golly, we can live with it.
By golly.
Yes.
You're saying do your job.
That is all.
Don't worry about anybody else's job. Don't go out there and freelance. Try to do too much. Is that what you're saying?
You know how hard it is, though, to do your job?
So hard.
I'm telling you, man. Gosh, boy. I remember no, go ahead, man.
Did you start to say the good old days?
Yes. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Well, with the loss of the Texans, they guaranteed their 4th consecutive losing season. That is true. You've got injury report, Zep Dog?
Yes, pour it on. There you go.
Yeah, I do.
We're going to Tennessee, Florida next.
Okay, I can't wait.
Okay. History lesson.
Let's start with who did not practice. So wide receiver Alec Iomanner did not practice for the 2nd straight day with a hamstring injury.
Oh, my goodness.
Safety Kendall Brooks, who's in concussion protocol, did not practice for a 2nd straight day. And safety Xavier Woods, who did not play last week, did not practice yesterday. 2nd straight missed day with a hamstring.
That's another guy I knew.
Xavier Woods. Well, he's not out there, so. So he can't get an interception.
Ski shoot that one now.
Because he's not playing.
Yeah, but that allowed Kevin Winston Jr. to get the start.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's true. Who returned? Daryl Baker Jr., who didn't practice yesterday with a knee injury.
DBJ?
He returned. He was limited. Chimere Dike was a full go for the 2nd straight practice.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's some good news.
Little punt return touchdown.
Corey Levin was limited today. He was not on the injury report yesterday. He's got a neck injury.
Neck?
Yeah.
My neck and my back.
Khalil Mullins, who is
How did Corey Levin get a neck injury? What happened?
I don't know.
Sleep wrong, yo.
Is that what it was?
I had one a couple weeks ago.
Khalil Mullins, who has not been activated off of IR yet, his practice window is open. So I think they still have 2 weeks because last week was his first week. So they still have 2 weeks to activate him. He was a full go for 2 straight days with that ankle injury. So that's some good news if they can get some more running back help for the. He would help in those short yardage situations that Titans tend to struggle in. Bigger back.
Sleep wrong, Yorl.
Yeah, I'm trying to get past that.
You need one of them bears like I got.
Chig Okonkwo was limited with a foot injury. Jeffrey Simmons came back today. He was limited. Had a rest day yesterday. Tyjae Spears and Jahad Ward both rested yesterday. They were back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you did get that bed thing situated, didn't you?
Yeah, buddy. But they know what they're doing, too. I'm telling you, this is God seeing. Just wait. I have a full breakdown for y'all soon. About 30 days in.
Full breakdown soon. Did you get your new toilet too?
Yes, but I didn't put it together yet.
You got to hire somebody. You can't just put a toilet in.
Oh, I'm going to put it together.
Oh, Slay.
Yes.
That's plumbing.
Well.
That's water going everywhere.
Well, that's me.
You can't detach the old one and then put the new. Where's the water going?
Oh, I'm going to hold it.
Like Mr. Mom when he's fixing the washing machine.
Stick your thumb in the little hole.
Like Clark Griswold in Vegas Vacation?
Yes.
In the Hoover Dam?
It's going to be fine.
He put gum in it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Go a little bubble.
Gonna hold the dam. Vols currently favored between 3.5 and 4.5 against Florida.
Yeah.
Obviously, they haven't won there since 2003. Gators have 17 players listed on their injury report. You want to hear?
Yep.
The following players for Florida are listed as out. Wide receiver, Eugene Wilson III. Wide receiver, Dallas Wilson. Incredible player. Inside linebacker, Ty Jackson. Edge rusher, L.J. McCray. Defensive back, Aaron Gates. Defensive back, Michael Caraway Jr. Running back, Jacoby Jackson. Defensive back, Dijon Johnson. Edge rusher, George Gums Jr.
Gums?
Yeah. Defensive back, Javion Toombs. Offensive lineman, Roderick Kearney. Defensive lineman, Michael Borrow, I think. Questionable, wide receiver, Vernell Brown III. Quarterback, Tramel Jones Jr. Defensive back, Bryce Thornton. Probable. Offensive lineman Austin Barber, tight end Tony Livingston. 17 players. That's 20% of their scholarship roster.
Well,
Tennessee's got, what, 5 players out? Kitzelman's out, I know.
McCoy, Ricky Gibson, obviously, are the continuations on that.
Yeah.
I know.
Those are the 3 that are out.
Peyton Lewis was listed as questionable.
Moe, the right guard.
And Wendell Moe was listed as questionable.
What do you think about this little matchup, Slaydon?
Well, I tell you what. The way I'm walking into this, I understand what Todd Father coming from. I understand how Gators fans is out there like Gator Mike calling in and hear the hesitation and the stutter in his voice and not really just be, sincere about being able to win this game. So I'm taking it upon myself to tell Vol Nation. I heard Ramon and Will earlier today, and Will was a little taken back. You know what I mean? Savage didn't really want to jump out there because they remember saying, 2 years ago when we was going down to the swamp, we was going to win, we was going to handle business, and all of a sudden, Florida got the rolling. Well, this is what I got to tell everybody.
Wait, are you about to take us to school?
Oh, this is it.
School's in session.
Oh, absolutely. There you go. Boys and girls, have a seat, Vol Nation. I'm talking to you, man. Sit down and listen. Get your books out. No, matter of fact, put your books away. All you need is a pen and a pad for this. I'm telling the people, this is what you got to understand. Now, Florida from 2 years ago ain't this Florida from this year. So the mystique is still there. No question, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Understand exactly what the swamp is. Remember going down to the swamp, sitting right there at the hotel throwing Arby's sandwiches out there to the back over the fence to the gators because I like to feed the gators. You know what I mean? When you can handle gators, you can feed the gators. Then you do tricks with gators. To no man, no woman do they need to ever try this. You know what I mean? To go down there and wrangle a gator. That's what we did in my time at Tennessee. So I say all that to say, believe what your eyes are showing you. Yes, I know the Tennessee defense is in question. I know our backhand, as far as the secondary, will give up big plays, explosive plays, miss a lot of tackles. I understand that. I know our faults, and I still am going to roll with my Tennessee Volunteers. When I'm looking at the Florida Gators, to me, they are in disarray. In so much disarray that at any point, the good old athletic director can be gone. He could be fired just like he fired the good old Napier. It does not matter. This has been going on year after year after year. The last 3 years has all been in question. People have been having to save their jobs on the back end of their schedule. Well, boys and girls, that back end of the schedule is here, and jobs are not being saved this year. DJ Lagway will throw the ball away quicker than apple turnovers thrown out the window of McDonald's, or quicker than you can say, hey, man, can you give me extra salt with them fries, or quicker than a Hot Pocket come out of the microwave, or quicker than an air fryer will bring back some wings or some fries from a fast food restaurant. I'm telling you all this to say, believe what your eyes are showing you. This Florida Gators team is trash. I know that. Now, unless they're going to go down there and Tim Tebow himself, or the great Percy Harvin will run out of that tunnel. Those are the people that we would be scared of. People like that. That's the people that can get on their high horse and ride in and save the Gators. At this point right here, these Gators can't be saved. I'm looking forward to Joey Aguilar going down there and slanging the rock everywhere to the right team. Not like DJ Lagway to the wrong team. It's a reason. It's a reason that defense gets upset from Florida because they keep looking at Lagway and them like, y'all ain't going to never score? No. And Lagway tells them, watch this. We're going to score for the other team. So that's what I expect Tennessee to do. Tennessee's going to go down there and handle them, and I can give a damn about what any Gators say. Y'all can call in. Y'all been quiet all week. I don't give a damn because it's Go Vols, and that's all we know. Run it. That's the end.
Man, you've got me thinking Tennessee might blow them out.
Yo, I know what they finna do. And I like what Mike Keefe said about Josh Heupel. He addressed it. Like, ain't no hiding, ain't no putting no pressure on you. Listen, this ain't y'all. Y'all ain't been down there and played. The teams before y'all ain't won down there, but y'all got an opportunity to go and create history by finally getting over the hump and beating them. That's what you're trying to go down there and do. You ain't won since 2003, dog. 2003. That's a long time down there.
Zeph was 2 years old.
Zep, man, he was still up at Canada at that point, and they still hadn't made it down here. Now he's finally here on United States soil, and behind that, we're going down there with all our little Mountie hats, and we're gonna run the Gators up out of there. I'm telling you, like, this is not a Gators team that you are fearing. These guys do not want to get hurt, y'all. These guys want to go get paid in the portal. They just got one more game to make it through. And then they can go get paid elsewhere.
Dustin Gill says Tennessee is not winning this game.
Dustin Gill, you need to go check your gills because you can't breathe. Now, what that has to do with anything, I don't know and don't care.
He needs to clean his gills out like a dryer vent,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you're like Gill from Dory. Finding Dory. You're Gill. You're stuck in a little trap, brother. Don't worry about it.
615-737-1045. Ali next up on 3HL. Ali, what you got?
What's up, guys?
What up, Ali?
Hey, what's it called? Y'all remember that off-season bet we made, Ron?
Yes, sir.
Vandy in Tennessee?
You're absolutely right, I do.
All right. I got a proposition for you. Since Vandy and Tennessee are both having decent years, and if Tennessee loses to Florida, technically Vandy would have a better record.
Absolutely. You already win your bet.
Yeah, why don't we do this? Why don't we, each one of us, instead of like selling the bet between us, we donate to a charity.
Okay, what's the charity?
Instead of, hey, if Vandy beats Tennessee, donate $250 to a local national charity, and vice versa. I'll donate half to a local Knoxville charity.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I can get down with that. That's pretty cool, Ali. I like that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make somebody's day in the holiday season.
That's cool. I'm with that.
Love it, Ali.
No doubt about that. Good. Hey, look, Ali, you do some good stuff. Good job, brother.
Hey, man, I can be good sometimes, you know.
See, man, we'll keep everybody posted.
Yeah. This ain't this, man. I'm telling y'all, man. The mystique is the only thing that's keeping this game at 7:30. If the Swamp didn't have no mystique, this game would be at noon.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
7:30 Eastern, 6:30.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, there you go. You're good job.
You know how hard I had to fight not saying, come on, Ali? I really did. X in Lebanon, and then we'll go to Cosell.
Come on, X. We ain't even got you in no trouble, dog. What is it now, man?
X, what's up?
Nah. I ain't in no trouble. I'll tell you who's in trouble. Vandy fans and Florida fans. Number one, Ali sound like one of them scam people because why are you even worried about the game right now? Vandy still got another game, don't they? Like, let's calm down. But for one, I called in because Florida fans. Y'all got like 17, 18 people injured. Don't nobody care about y'all program. Y'all players don't care. They on Twitter like they partying on a Wednesday, Thursday night, and we gonna crush them. But Slay, I think I figured out why the Titans are as trash as we are.
Why?
We got people on the injury list out for sleeping wrong on their necks. It don't get no better than that. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Thanks out.
Y'all get a comfortable bed, man. Good pillows.
You can watch it live YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Jonathan Clark says Mayor looks like he's 19 years old. Yeah, this ain't gonna last long, man. We were just talking about that during the break.
Your face not grow back fast, yours?
Nah, I don't grow hair fast.
All right.
I don't think. I mean, it's been a while since I've done this.
Yep.
Clippers messed up yesterday or 2 days ago. So then you got to shave the whole thing. Greg Cosell coming up. He's got some things he wants to talk about.
All right, let's get it.
3HL 1045.
This is my bad.
I want to tell you about Xfinity, man. Imagine if your Wi-Fi was a lot smarter. Picture it. Your TV, your phone, your laptop, your fancy fridge, maybe Slay's new toilet, working together to make life easier. Well, Xfinity makes that dream a reality. Devices so in sync, you'd think you were Justin Timberlake and that they were telepathic. Really smart Wi-Fi that knows when your device needs a boost. The best equipment to stream 4 games at once with multi-view. And Xfinity Mobile, that gives you Wi-Fi where you need it and 5G everywhere else. That's the magic of Xfinity. It's seamlessly in tune with you. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Learn more at Xfinity.com. That's Xfinity.com. You're going in on Justin Timberlake today. You a big fan, Zeph?
No, but I know you are, so.
Yeah, I am.
I'm catering to you today.
JT, if you're listening, call the show. 615-737-1045. Greg Cosell joins us as he does every Thursday. NFL Films, NFL Matchup, the best film evaluator in football. Greg, what's up? How are you?
What's happening, gentlemen? Hey, Slay, I'm sure you're pretty unhappy that Kentucky lost the other night.
Yeah, it ruined my whole week. They
got handled, too.
Yes, they did.
They sure did.
Mm-hmm.
They sure did.
They're going to struggle this year, man. It's something, man, like we've been talking about it today. You got to have a point guard, an experienced point guard, man. You can have all the scores in the world, all the kind of skill guys you want to, but if there's nobody to spearhead your defense or set you up offensively, it's going to be a struggle.
Would that be an imperative thing in the offseason for you in the portal is experienced point guard, Slay?
Would it be what?
An imperative thing for you to get done is to get a transfer point guard if that's what you need to have experience there.
Especially if I'm spending $22 million. Yes, like Kentucky.
On the roster?
Yeah, absolutely. No
Go sell laughing.
$22 million, what's another million or two, you know?
Yes.
Hey, Cosell, so Belmont and Lipscomb play, they call it the Battle of the Boulevard. They've played 152 times. They're 2.6 miles away from each other. So that's like a long-standing Nashville, really cool basketball sports tradition. They've got a guy, his last name's Lundblade, and we were talking with Casey Alexander, their coach, and he shot 48% from three last year, and they were able to keep him despite him getting offers to go other places because everybody needs a shooter, right? I asked Casey how good could he shoot just standing on a court, no defense, just shooting around. He said, well, we do a drill where you shoot until you miss, and when you miss, you move to the next spot. He hit 70 in a row, this guy.
Wow.
Could you were you that kind of shooter back in the day?
I was a very good shooter, but I don't know if I could hit 70 in a row. That's pretty good.
That is good.
I would have to say no, I probably couldn't do that. You know, I'd probably have to stop at around 65, Brent, you know?
What's not good, obviously the Titans, they would pick number one overall right now. But I did want to ask you about this before we get rolling. Interesting note from Titans offensive coordinator Nick Holtz on Monday. He said this about the 39-yard catch by Chig to set up the game-tying touchdown. He said Chig never got a full-speed rep on that route, but stepped up willingly due to wide receiver injuries. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a complicated play. It was a phenomenal throw by Ward. Okonkwo ran the deep sail route, and Ward had to turn it loose. Think of it this way. Ward turned it loose when Okonkwo was at the 30-yard line because of edge pressure by Hunter. And then the ball was caught at the 10-yard line. So Okonkwo ran 20 yards with the ball basically in the air, and it was perfectly thrown. And then, as you guys probably remember, Ward got drilled by Hunter just as he finished his release. So that was a big-time throw. And it was actually very good teach tape for Ward as well, and I'll tell you why. Okay. Because Ward drifted to his left unnecessarily, and that allowed Hunter to make the big hit. There was no reason for Ward to drift to his left. If he stayed right in the pocket, he would not have taken a shot like that, and it would have been, I don't want to say an easy throw because it's a big-time throw, but it would have been an easier throw relative to the fact that he wouldn't have gotten hit.
We texted earlier, and you said the defense played well. What stood out to you on that side of the
really
football?
Well? Well, first of all, this game, they had a blitz percentage that was higher than any in this season, basically. They rushed 5 or more on 22 of Mills' 47 dropbacks.
Wow.
So this was a high-pressure game. That's not really the way Denard Wilson has played this year. My guess is he hasn't played that way because he's not real comfortable with his corners, but he probably just figured that, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I noticed it right away. And then as I kept watching, I just kept noticing how much they blitzed. They used multiple pressure players, including Gray, Barton, safety Winston, who made his first start, played every snap and looked good. I just thought the defense played really well in this game.
Greg Cosell with us, NFL Matchup, NFL Films. Kevin Winston Jr. got his first start. How did he do?
Yeah, played well. You noticed him. I tell you what, he's a quick trigger guy downhill in the run game. He's competitive. He's physical. He can play on the back end. He's long. You really notice that on tape, guys. He's a long, athletic guy, and obviously he'll start every game for the rest of the season, barring injury. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him improve because he obviously got hurt his last year at Penn State. He only played the first game of that season, but I watched his tape from the year prior, and I thought he was a really good prospect. For all the reasons I just said, length, athleticism, can play on the back end, can play in the box, can cover tight ends. I'm looking forward to seeing him play the rest of the year. I think he's going to be a really good player.
Cosell, what have been your thoughts, especially in his last game with Amani Hooker? How has he performed? What have you seen that he could do a little bit better, or things that may have been off on the film, like a step late or so?
Yeah, I think Hooker's one of those guys that's just like a solid player. Not a star. I know they paid him because he's a glue guy, Slay, I think, more than a star guy.
Okay.
You need those guys on your roster. In every sport, you need glue guys. Not everybody's a star.
Yep.
And I think he fits that mold. He's smart. He's savvy. He knows how to play. Not a great athlete, not necessarily an impact player in terms of making, game-changing plays. But again, another guy that can play on the back end. You probably don't want him to play a whole lot of post safety because he doesn't have that kind of range. Right. But in two shell coverages, he can play on the back end, can match up to tight ends at times. Just a good football player.
Cosell, are you still seeing the growth from guys like Caleb Gray and what's my man's name? I said Caleb Gray. Cedric Gray. I wasn't a basketball player.
You did.
Cedric Gray and Wilson. Golly, the other linebacker right there that just had to pick the last game. Good gosh. Too many names in my head, Cosell. Yes. Thank you, Cosell.
Yeah. Well, this game, I thought they both played well. I think when guys can play more proactively and more aggressively, more often than not, they'll play well. I think Gray's been a really solid run defender that shows up every week. He sees it quick. He reacts to it. That's his game. Barton is a long, rangy player. Again, not a superior athlete, but a good player. The thing that stood out to me in this game was their D-line. A lot of stunting.
Yes.
They did, again, I didn't chart every stunt, but it seemed to me like they stunted multiple ways more than I can recall in any game. And, Simmons he's unbelievably good. It's just crazy how good he is. But I thought overall their defense played really, really well. I mean, they, again, obviously the offense is, they don't really run the ball with any consistency. The O-line, given its pedigree, has not really lived up to what they should. But I actually thought Ward in this game played pretty well. I thought that, he played with a sense of poise, composure. I thought he was comfortable in the pocket. One of the key things with him, and he needs to continue to work on this, is he needs to just be a little quicker in everything he does. It's the old John Wooden, be quick, but don't hurry.
Yep.
He just needs to be a little quicker. But the thing he hasn't done as much lately as he did earlier in the season is he's not chasing throws down the field. He's taking the throws that are there. And I think that's a really important step in his development.
Before you shifted all the way to offense, Coach Sell, I was going to ask you, too, about Arden Key. Was his a lot more of a stunting that was getting him home and in the backfield, or was that him just whipping his man and having a mismatch?
It was both.
Okay.
He had a sack, I recall, where he whipped his guy.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember, what sack that was, but he had a sack where he just whipped a guy. I think it was actually the Harold Key split sack that came in the second quarter when they did stunt inside. They had a TT stunt inside, but Key beat the left tackle, the rookie Ursary, off the edge with both quickness and speed to power. And, that was an example where he just beat the tackle. But he was part of the stunt concepts as well. Again, he showed up in this game as well. So is he a free agent after this year?
I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think
Arden Key?
I want to say that.
No, I think he's got one more, yeah. I might be wrong. Zeph will look it up for us.
Yeah. But the whole front, the entire front played well in this game. This was a good defensive performance.
Love it. Then we go offense.
Sorry, Seth was talking.
No, that's okay.
Unrestricted free agent. No.
Unrestricted?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The spot that Chig was in particular that pass, they said there was an opportunity for him to fill in for a wide receiver spot.
Yeah.
Is this the potential that when you start talking about athleticism and watching his tape and when he was coming out, Cosell, of being able to say, this is what we thought maybe him being able to move around, whether that be understanding the offense, understanding the concept of routes, or trying to find a mismatch. Was that a flash of what you think Chig could be?
Well, it's funny because I did him when he came out of Maryland, and he was a lighter, athletic tight end. And I thought that his role in the NFL would be kind of a receiving tight end. Now, unfortunately, because of the issues that the Titans have had the last couple of years, he hasn't been a high volume target. I certainly don't know him personally, so, I can't tell you anything else. But I thought that he could be a quality receiving tight end because he can run, he's athletic. Just look at that route. That was a deep sail route for a tight end. You don't see a lot of those by tight ends. If he's still around and he can grow with Ward and whoever the new coach is, he does have receiving talents. So I'd be really curious to see how that plays out. But, who knows? Once you get a new coach in, everything becomes different.
Yeah.
Greg Cosell with us on 3HL. Can you walk us through the Mason Kinsey play where it looked like he was open on an out route as the play was designed? It looked like that to me. And Cam Ward rolls out to the right. And then Mason Kinsey leaves his spot, starts running. I don't know what was going on there. Can you walk us through that one?
Sure. I mean, that was a missed opportunity for a couple of reasons. It was basically a post wheel concept, which you see all the time, in the NFL. It's a basic concept. Kinsey was very far inside on his wheel route from the slot. So he didn't get to where he needed to be when he needed to be there. And Ward had pressure from the inside because it was a rollout because tight end Helm did not hold his block long enough. So Ward had to throw the ball. He had to turn it loose before he had a defined indicator from Kinsey on his break upfield. And ideally, you want Kinsey further outside before he turns upfield because that ball should not be caught outside of Kinsey. It should be caught sort of on inside of him as he's running upfield. So the timing got screwed up because Kinsey was too far inside and because Ward had to throw the ball before you really wanted him to throw the ball. So it should have been, in an ideal world, that's a walk-in touchdown.
So I was going to say, watching that, I was like, why is he turning back inside? But he was supposed to be further outside, so he did look the right way. It was just he wasn't further out, towards the boundary.
Outside.
Yeah, okay.
He was too close to the numbers.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be on the numbers for that.
Makes sense. Because I was like, man, why he just didn't keep his head turned outside? And he was looking inside because he was supposed to look inside.
He should. A wheel route, you shouldn't be catching the ball running out of bounds.
Yeah.
You should be catching the ball going up the field.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yep.
Seattle comes in. They're 4-1 their last 5. They could have won. They should have won last week, even with the 4 interceptions. But this is a different challenge with that defense and that offense. What should we be looking for with this matchup?
Oh, they're a really good team, and defensively they're very, very good. I mean, they're playing 2 really good defenses back to back. Obviously, the Texans have a very good defense. And now they get Seattle, really good front, really good players at all 3 levels. They've got the safety, Nick Emenwari, who's essentially their multi-dimensional player, plays all over, almost plays every snap, really good. This is a tough defense to play against, another real challenge for Ward and the offense. The run game has been unable to really generate any sustainability in recent weeks. That makes it even harder. We know about the O-line. I mean, you just can't have the number of pre-snap penalties that this team has. I mean, Latham had 4 pre-snap penalties. That's inexcusable. You can't do that. Cushenberry had 1. I mean, you can't play like that. They don't have a margin for error, so they can't make pre-snap penalties.
That's the biggest thing.
Greg Cosell with us on 3HL. Tonight, Bills at Texans. What do you think about this matchup tonight, Greg?
That's a really interesting one. The Texans have a really good defense. The Bills offensively rely very much on Josh Allen being Superman. That's hard to do on a week-to-week basis.
And he struggled against them last year.
big time. That was early in the season, and he had his worst game basically since his rookie year. I think he was something like 9 for 30.
131 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he's a better player. I mean, but we'll see. This to me is it's a big game for both teams, quite frankly. So because the Texans get right back in the race if they win, and the Bills put themselves in really good position to still have a shot to win the division. But this is a hard one for me because the Bills have been very up and down on offense in the last number of weeks. So being on the road against a really good defense, I'm just not certain what we're going to see.
Yeah, Davis Mills getting his third consecutive start. C.J. Stroud still recovering from a concussion. What does Davis Mills' tape look like?
Yeah, Davis Mills, you can play with him. I mean, he's a professional quarterback. He's big. He throws it pretty well. He doesn't turn it over very much at all. I think he's a little risk averse. I don't think he's going to drive it down the field. But you can play with him. But the issue they've had is they've not really been able to run the ball with any consistency either. Unfortunately, since that really tragic injury, Nick Chubb is just not the player he was when he was so good. So good. It's a shame. But now they play Woody Marks, who you guys remember was in the SEC and ended his career at USC. So he's got, a little more juice, but they just haven't really been able to have a consistent run game.
There he is. He's Greg Cosell at Greg Cosell on X. Must follow if you like football. And if you're listening to us, you certainly like football. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Cosell.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep. NFL Matchup is a show you need to check out on the ESPN properties leading up to this weekend of NFL action. When we come back, an SEC's team is starting a true freshman at quarterback. Interesting storyline there. We'll talk about it next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Want to tell you about Zero Rest because maybe you are like me and you need your carpets cleaned. And guess what? They can do it for you, and they've got pretty simple pricing going on right now. $45 a room. That's it. No more trying to figure out these bundled room offers and, 50% off if you add this. Nope, $45 a room for 1 room, 5 rooms, 10 rooms. That's it. Call them for complete details, but the thing I love about Zero Res is, you guys know I have a ton of dogs. I have kids, and I worry about chemicals. Guess what? Zero Res doesn't use them. Insanely clean carpets. They use this special formulated ZR water, which is no soap, no residue, and no harsh chemicals, so you know it's safe for your entire family, and it's insanely clean. Go ahead and schedule your visit. 615-535-9376. Tell them Dawn sent you, and you can book online easily, zeroresnashville.com. That's Zero Res, spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean, and don't forget, you can ask about their air duct cleaning, too.
3HL 104.5, The Zone. Brent Doherty, Ross Slay with you.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Hey.
Y'all be safe out there, man.
Please.
It's dark and dreary and rainy and all those things. We need y'all here for Trash Talk Friday coming up tomorrow.
Because it's going down, baby. Down, baby.
Auburn. You've been calling for this for a while. Auburn will start 5-star freshman quarterback Deuce Knight Saturday against Mercer.
Finally.
On3.com is reporting that Ashton Daniels, who lit it up against Vanderbilt, will not play so he can preserve his red shirt.
That's real.
Wow.
He's played 3 games. He's a senior, though.
Mm-hmm.
So he's either done if he plays against Mercer, but also then he doesn't get the Iron Bowl.
Yeah, you bringing him back, though.
What decision would y'all make?
For him?
Would you keep going if you were him and play against Mercer and play in the Iron Bowl and just be done as a college football player, or you sit out and get another year?
Yeah, give me another year. I'm not leaving college.
If he can get another year.
You've said that consistently about Tennessee. If you could have gone back, you would have.
Where am I going? And for what?
Because, I mean, he's not going to be a high draft prospect, if one at all. So why in the world would he give up another chance to play a full year of football?
Okay, anyway, that NIL, I'm in now.
That too.
Transferred in from from Stanford, Ashton Daniels. He played in 3 games. He started in the 45-38 overtime loss at Vandy. In that game, he was 31 of 44 for 353 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran for 89 yards and 2 more touchdowns. I mean, lit it up.
You know what I love about this is this is just going to make the Iron Bowl that much weirder. Can you imagine Deuce Knight in his second career start
if he beat Alabama
and beats Alabama in the Iron Bowl?
The playoffs?
And the two receivers have a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see that.
Deuce Knight, the 5-star freshman, has played in 1 game for Auburn this season. He was 2 of 5 for 20 yards against Ball State, the Fighting Blaine Bishops. He was ranked as the number 6 quarterback in America by 24/7 Sports coming out of high school. He chose Auburn over Ole Miss. He's from Mississippi. Auburn is favored by 27.5 in this game.
That's a lot of points. This is the game to get your feet wet.
615
chemistry
737-1045. Garrett in Nashville is an Auburn fan. Garrett, what's up?
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Good, man.
What up, Garrett?
Well, I'm excited to see what Deuce Knight can do. That was the whole last year, all recruiting with Hugh Freeze. That was like the gem in the recruiting class. So pretty excited to see it. My understanding of the Ashton situation is he can play 1 more game this year without losing the red shirt. So it was a decision of either burn it by playing Mercer and Alabama or skip Mercer, and I think he can still play Alabama. At least that's what I've read. I thought he could play 4 total games without burning the red shirt.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is. So he could play in the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's 4 games. That's right.
I think that'll be probably my understanding of stuff I've read out of Auburn is that, bring in Deuce Knight for Mercer, see what he can do, and you still have Ashton in the pocket.
That's perfect.
Wow.
The big game.
Yeah, I misread that. I'm glad you pointed that out. That's my bad. Yep.
My exciting thing as an Auburn fan, we're not going to make it to a bowl game. That's done. But we have a unique situation to where, based on how we looked against Vandy, it seems viable that we could really push Alabama. Before Vandy, I would have said there's no chance. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of exciting now. I'm not calling that, but please hear that.
No, that makes complete sense, man. And now
it is exciting. There's something about it now. It's like, oh man, this could be a wild game. So we'll see what happens.
And now you get Deuce Knight some time, and maybe you think, okay, we could put him out there in the Alabama game for a couple of packages or whatever, and not be as worried about a freshman.
Yeah. If he looks half as good as we think he could, why not put him out there at least a little just to mix it up? I mean, you don't have anything to lose, really. I guess you do, but you know what I mean.
Garrett,
anyway,
hey, man,
that's it, fellas.
Thank you for calling. I'm glad you called with that. Yeah, that's a perfect idea then.
Yeah, why not?
Would you like to hear Auburn interim head coach DJ Durkin talking about this decision?
What'd you say his name was?
DJ Durkin.
Okay, thank you.
I know what it sounded like at first.
Well, sometimes you slip in that Canadian thing and things come out. You just start beauty, eh? And I'm just like, take off, eh?
I don't think I've ever said A in my life.
Oh, you said sandwich?
Not into a microphone. People just don't know. All right, what did DJ Durkin say about this situation?
I had a bet on if that'd be the first question or not, so I thank you. One, yes, we do. I feel you have a great responsibility as a head coach to do what is best for your football team and your program at all times. That's what you're hired to do. That's what you need to do. I also feel you have a great responsibility to the young men that you coach and their families to do what is best for them. And anytime you can kind of thread that needle where those two things align together, obviously that's the best and what makes it work. And I think in this case, we have that. I think the best thing for Ashton is to be able to preserve his redshirt year and be able to come back and play another year. I think it's tremendous for this program and also for him. I think he has great football ahead of him. And so we are going to do that. He will not play in this game so that he can keep that redshirt year. And again, I just think it's clearly the right thing to do.
Adding to that, do you know what you will do at quarterback, Justin, whether it's Deuce kind of getting his shot, or have y'all decided that yet?
Both those guys are going to play in this game, Jackson and Deuce, and we're going to go through the practice week and kind of sort out what exactly that looks like. But I met with them both yesterday. They are both tremendously excited about this. I feel like Deuce has a lot of great football ahead of him and hasn't had that opportunity. He's going to get that opportunity, and you could just tell a difference in his. We practiced last night. You could tell a difference in him right there. And I think the same with Jackson. Jackson's a tremendously talented guy. We're going to put together a great plan for both these guys to have success. And I told their teammates it's their job to rally around them too. And I know those guys will. They feel strongly about that. And so I'm looking forward to how the entire team responds behind those guys.
Okay. Just got to have faith. I'm with it. Put him back there. Let's roll.
Back to the 2 QB system?
Yeah, forget it. I mean, what do they got to lose? Especially getting ready for Bama. Have everybody firing on all cylinders. It's going to roll right off into this Iron Bowl thing.
We're going to roll right into the 5 o'clock hour.
Do that too.
That quarterback thing made me think, what does Tennessee do next year? Do they just roll with Faison Brandon and George McIntyre, or do they get a transfer quarterback?
No, I think me personally, Faison, you're not playing. You redshirting you, brother. Let's get you strong. Let's get you adept to the system. Like, we want to take our time with you, man.
Do you think Merklinger moves on and George McIntyre is the guy that stays?
I don't know, Yor.
Yeah.
I do think they bring in a transfer.
That's going to be an interesting situation.
Yeah. If that's the case, Merklinger or McIntyre, one of them leaving.
Definitely.
For sure.
It'll probably be like another Joey Aguilar type transfer. You're not throwing a bunch of money at the position.
Well, and if it is that cut and dry that, hey, Faison Brandon, you're not playing this year, like you're not the guy this year, just hang tight.
Yep.
Then George McIntyre and Merklinger battle it out in spring, and then the loser of that battle transfers.
Yep.
That's how it can play out.
Yep.
But to Zeph's point, like if they bring in a transfer, then that muddies it up even more. But ultimately, you're just trying to win. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I mean,
that's an interesting world of college football right now.
Going on in the
at all times.
And it's always churning, baby. Always churning. As the football world churns.
Where was Lane Kiffin's family today? Allegedly,
they were at an LSU women's booster club this morning. According to some video on the internet, because you can always trust the internet site.
I know.
You can AI anything.
They really saw him.
There was a video of them walking into the club, so I don't know.
You can AI anything.
Dude, I just showed Zeph a video yesterday about somebody saying they was getting arrested off the court. That was AI. That's AI stuff, man. They need to stop. They need to put a ban on that. That's gonna get somebody hurt. Somebody gonna play around acting like somebody where they was or when they wasn't, and man, hey, I ain't playing with AI. No.
5 o'clock hour coming up. Stay tuned.
All right, I want to tell you about Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. I just talked to somebody that used the Dawn deal and got new doors from Pella, which was awesome. And they've loved it. And they said everything I've said about Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is true. So there you go. Another testimony there. I've used Pella. Tons of people have used Pella. If you look on their Google reviews, 4.9 rating with a ton of different reviews, which means, they're doing a good job. Not to mention they've been in business for almost 100 years. So that is how you really know that this is a great company. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville offering you a special deal for the month of November, the Dawn deal. 0% APR for 72 full months. So you have plenty of time to pay off your windows and doors. And then on top of it, they'll give you 50% off qualifying installations. That's the November Dawn deal. All you have to do is give them a call and ask for the Dawn deal at 615-249-1910. Or the easiest thing to do, schedule a free consultation. Check out the Dawn deal and any other offers they have going on. You can do it online easily. PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It's 5:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studios. The Titans back on the practice field today as they get ready for the Seahawks on Sunday. Jeff Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Jahad Ward, Ty J. Spears, Daryl Baker all return to practice. Still no sign of Alec Ironmaner, Xavier Woods, Kendall Brooks for a second straight day. Tonight, Thursday Night Football between the Bills and Texans gets underway. Kickoff at 7:15 from NRG Stadium. In college basketball tonight, number 20 Tennessee will host Tennessee State University at Food City Center. Tip-off is at 6. You can catch the Ball Network coverage of the game right here on The Zone with Mike Keith following 3HL. Also, Vanderbilt will host Texas Southern tonight at 6 o'clock at Memorial Gymnasium. For our foundation repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Good job, Seth. Get in and out, man. We got things to do. Danny Cannell joins us now. Brett Doherty, Ron Slay with you until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, buddy.
Cannell joins us. Thanks to our friends at Bet Online. Check out betonline.ag for updated college football playoff, Heisman, and college football week 13 lines. DK, what's up, man? How are you?
What's up, Brent? How we doing? Big Ron?
What's
Good to
up?
catch up with you guys. I see Don big time me again, but it's great to catch up with you guys, man. I'm fired up.
Yeah, Detective Dawn, I'm hoping that she's doing a piece on Ralphie. She's in Boulder for Colorado, Arizona State. I want to see her grab one of those reins and have that buffalo or bison or whatever it is drag her across the field.
Oh, my gosh, Ralphie. And Ralphie has gotten loose a couple times.
Yeah.
I think it might have been in the spring where Ralphie can get loose, so she better have her head on a swivel there because it can get a little ugly.
Speaking of getting loose, would Mike Norvell still be the Florida State head coach if not for that huge buyout?
No, he wouldn't have survived last year. I mean, a 2-win season from last season, he would have probably been done there. I think last year it was at 68. This year I think it's at 59. And really, that's the one, probably the biggest saving grace for him is that contract. Florida State's just not in a position. They don't have a billionaire booster who can just cut a check, who's a part owner of the Bills or who's an oil tycoon. So they really are kind of stuck with him. I will say this, though. I thought one of the details with James Franklin going to Virginia Tech was very interesting, as I'm sure you guys saw the news with Virginia Tech, but he also negotiated his buyout down from $49 million to $9 million.
Yes.
For Penn State only had to cut a check for $9 million. The problem is James Franklin, with the career that he's had, was pretty highly sought after, in demand. Mike Norvell does have the same offset language. The problem is you'd have to find a landing spot of somebody who'd be willing to pay him $8 or $9 billion bucks, and I don't know if that is the case. So I think it's that would be because that's a scenario that you could see if Florida State does decide to part ways with Mike Norvell, but where would he go and how soon would he want to work becomes a problem. So I don't think the buyout's as big as everybody thinks because there would be an offset, but it's just, I think that's why Mike Norvell is going to be there next season.
I know how much you love talking about the SEC, but we got a couple of games we need to talk with you about.
Yeah, we do.
Kentucky at number 14, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, it was 10.5. It was 9.5. Now we're looking at 8.5 in some places. Vandy obviously trying to win out. The more I look at it, though, DK, the more I think Vandy could get left out of this thing if Oklahoma and Alabama both win out.
Yeah, I think Vanderbilt does need a little bit of help. And it's funny because they've kind of just been flying under the radar. Everybody's been so caught up in Notre Dame and Miami and the debate between them. And Vanderbilt just feels like they're in no man's land.
And they're so good.
I know. And they just – and they still have Tennessee. So they still I would say just make sure you handle your business, because I've seen this story one too many times. When you start saying, oh, this team's going to win out, Oklahoma being one of them. They have a game this weekend that could be interesting.
Yeah.
There are other teams. Oregon has a game this weekend. That's where I think it gets interesting. If Oregon loses to USC this weekend, I think they'd be out, and I don't know how high USC would go. Would they jump over Vanderbilt? So I still think Vanderbilt is very much in the conversation. Sure, they're on the outside now, and if chalk holds, they'd probably be one of the odd men out. But chalk isn't going to hold. We know that. So I think the most important for all these teams is make sure you handle your business. And Kentucky's won a couple games back-to-back. They've got a freshman quarterback in Cutter Boley who's 6'5". He's a pretty good weapon, and we know what Mark Stoops bring to the table with a defense. So that is a tricky spot for Vanderbilt this weekend. I know it's at home and the crowd's going to be awesome, but Kentucky is not an easy out.
No, it is not.
It's amazing how Stoops keeps that locker room together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
and I think it's probably, I mean, it's always been one of the hardest jobs to win, and yet he's been consistent. And even when you think the season's going off the rails and you're like, here we go again, they're going to be a 3 or 4 win team, they keep plugging away and they go toe-to-toe with teams. And even if they don't get the win, I mean, they had Texas on the ropes, you know? Like, I mean, they've been in dogfights almost every single game. They're just physical, they're tough, and they fight hard for their coach. And I think Mark Stoops is probably one of the more underappreciated coaches who, remember, he was almost at A&M. Remember, he was on the runway, headed out to Texas A&M as opposed to Mike Elko. And then Aggie fans and Kentucky got a whiff of it, and they said, no, not so fast. And so he stayed at Kentucky. I was more curious to see how that would work out, like if the Kentucky fan base might get a little bit tired of that, and it's worked out okay so far.
Danny Cannell joins us courtesy of Bet Online. Yeah, Dawn Davenport never here for this conversation because she loves to give him crap. And vice versa.
Danny, you know how Florida is, the state anyway, and being a rival. Do you just think, I hear people going back and forth and saying, yeah, which Florida is going to show up in this Tennessee matchup? Do you just believe what your eyes are in this Florida team with 2 games remaining saying, all right, y'all, let's just get out of here?
No, but Ron, I think it truly is who the heck is going to show up because they gave their best effort against Georgia, and that was a fourth quarter game against Georgia, and they had a play, a couple plays. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. DJ Lagway had a wide open receiver. There was that catch that hit the ground that they called incomplete, or else they might have flat out beaten Georgia. Then they lay the complete egg against Kentucky, and that's when I was like, oh, they're done. Guys are starting to come up with hamstrings. They're starting to look at the portal, and they're starting to say, all right, this season's done. But then they go to Ole Miss last week, and they're up in the fourth quarter. Yep. And, Ole Miss scores 10 points in the fourth quarter to come back and win. I honestly don't know what we're going to get, and I think it's a really dangerous spot for Josh Heupel in Tennessee. I know people have already kind of pointed out, well, who have they really beaten? They really have good losses, but they really haven't had a signature win, and they're only, a 3.5-point favorite, I think, this weekend? Like, that's a line that tells you the odds makers think Florida is going to show up ready to play. I think the most important thing for Tennessee is to take control of the game early, and, of course, you want to do that, but I think it's one of those games where if you can go up 14 and you start fast, then I think you can make Florida quit. And those guys start pulling the hamstrings and looking over and taking themselves out of the game. But if it's coming into halftime and it's 7-3 or it's 10-7 and they're in the game, they're going to keep fighting. So that's why I think it's really, really critical for Tennessee to get off to a fast start, or else it could be a really long afternoon and they could potentially be looking at an upset. Are we going to start calling this the fourth Saturday in November? That's the new name of the rivalry?
I wish.
What are we doing?
I would love it. I hate playing them early. I love playing them on the back end of the schedule like this.
Yeah, it is more fun now. It is more fun. And, typically at most years it would probably have more at stake. But, yeah, it is kind of fun playing it later in the season.
Danny, more of a believer in Louisville or SMU?
Probably SMU. Louisville's lost a couple in a row, and there were some things that happened against Clemson last week. The field goal kickers were atrocious. They missed a couple field goals that would have won the game. But after Miller Moss, the quarterback, he was calling out defenders and saying there was a culture problem that can only get fixed in the offseason. And I just wonder, and this is one of the things that's unique about the transfer portal, it'd be one thing if Miller Moss had been there and he was there for 4 years and he was a senior. He hasn't even been there, 8 or 9 months? Yeah. And he's out there calling guys out. I'm very curious how Louisville responds, and against a defense in SMU. They're top 5 in the country in sacks. They can get after the quarterback. Miller Moss has not been very good, when he is under pressure. I do like SMU in that game, and I'm very, very curious. Louisville's a good football team. They're a little bit, it's like Florida. We were talking about them, but they're a better team. Like, which version is going to show up? I just wonder how they bounce back. They were in the mix for the ACC title. Now they're not. I think they might even start kind of throwing in the towel a little bit. And SMU, believe it or not, is still in the ACC championship game mix, even with 3 losses, because 2 of them were out of conference to a couple of Big 12 teams. So the ACC, I'm usually an ACC guy. It's been atrocious. I can't even defend them. It's been ugly. All my hopes are in Georgia Tech and Miami. And even those hopes are not great. They're ones that I would not want to back with a lot of money.
Yeah.
ACC's been a little bit. Thank goodness we got the Duke situation, because thank goodness that's out of the way. Duke lost last weekend. If they would have won last weekend, there was a real chance that Duke could have won the ACC with 4 losses and been a playoff team. And even me, Mr. ACC, I would have said they don't deserve a spot. I would have said, no, we need to change something, because I don't want to see 3 or 4 lost teams, or especially 4 lost teams from any conference in the playoffs.
Yeah. Danny Cannell joining us. Thanks to our friends at betonline.ag. All right, who has the better chance at the outright upset? USC at Oregon or Missouri at Oklahoma?
I think it's
neither.
Missouri.
Okay.
No, I think it's Missouri. I kind of like Oregon this week. The number's kind of getting up there. I think it's even over 10 at some spots. Yeah. I think BetOnline is right around there. So make sure you check out the odds. But I think Oregon at home. USC has not been as good on the road. They lost at Notre Dame. That's just a spot where they've kind of struggled. They lost at Illinois, and they're also battling some injuries, so they're a little bit banged up. And the thing about Oklahoma is their defense is otherworldly, right? It could be the best defense in college football, but their offense is really struggling. I would say they're one of the worst offenses in the SEC, which is kind of surprising considering when John Mateer went there early this season. He was in the Heisman. It's like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And I don't even think it's his thumb injury. I just think he's been a little bit of a disappointment, and he hasn't been very consistent. They haven't been able to run the football. So if that thing's a little bit of a rock fight and Oklahoma's defense is good, and you got to defend Ahmad Hardy, the best running back in the SEC, who's coming off a game, he had 300 rush yards. Now, that's Mississippi State, but you know what he's capable of. If Missouri is patient and doesn't try to force too much either on Zollers, their young quarterback, or there's some rumblings that Bro Pribula might come back to the lineup, that'll give him a little bit more stability. They might say, because their defense is pretty good, they might say, sure, we'll make this a rock fight, sort of a 13-10, 17-14 type of game, and then that could go either way. You're talking special teams comes into play, kickers come into play, even Oklahoma's kicker with the short shorts could come into play. So that one makes me a little bit nervous for Oklahoma.
Danny Cannell joining us courtesy of our friends at BetOnline. Check out betonline.ag for updated college football playoff, Heisman, and college football week 13 lines. Danny, so do you have moments where you just like to sit down with a glass of brown water and an ice cube and get on Twitter and just start going after people?
Every once in a while, I used to do it way more, like when my kids were little, and I'd be watching them if they were napping when they were babies. Now, I'm out all the time. It's harder. I'm actually on my way to a soccer game. I got a daughter who's playing varsity soccer, and so I'm usually my daughters, and I don't have much free time. But I was actually debating this, if I should just carve out an hour twice a week to just sit down and reply to people. And the problem is I would do it my intentions to start it off would be hey, let's interact with the fans. But I would be too tempted to start trolling and then quote tweeting stuff and getting reactions out there. So I feel like I've been tamer, but I might have to ramp it up here in the next couple of weeks with the College Football Selection Committee. I mean, this has been a little bit embarrassing, especially the Tuesday night with a new, backup coming in and Hunter Yurachek. He said some things that were a little bit troublesome and a little bit uncertain, and I was like, oh boy. So I might have to fire it up there on that Tuesday or at least the Sunday selection show when they come up with the final 12.
Yeah, I wish Babs was here because she got going on that, and people started going after her on Twitter. So,
oh boy,
I love it, man. Hey, yeah, ramp it up. It's pure entertainment. Thank you, Danny. Always good to talk with you, my friend.
Appreciate you, Danny.
Appreciate it, fellas. You guys have a good weekend. We'll see you.
All right, there he is, Danny Cannell. And when we come back, big shout out to Ramon Foster. He played against Florida. He played in the Swamp.
He did.
We'll talk with him about that next. 3HL. Your chance to win Titans tickets coming up at about 5:30, 5:35, somewhere in there as well. I want to tell you about my friends at United Structural Systems. They'll be your friends as well. If you have foundation repair or waterproofing issues or questions, these are your guys. USSTN.com is the website, USSTN.com. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. And when it comes to large home repairs, a lot of times we homeowners pretend you don't see the warning warning signs. Maybe you're afraid of what you're going to hear. This is especially true with waterproofing and foundation repair. It could be something big that needs to be fixed. It could be a small problem now that will become bigger, or it could be nothing. Bottom line is you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't want to be sold something that you don't need. You need peace of mind, and United Structural Systems is the company to give you that. USSTN.com is the website, or you can give them a call, 615-488-7855. I'll give you the number again in just a second. Over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers, USSTN.com. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855, serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com.
All right. Holiday gift giving season is upon us, and I have the best one ever for parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, best friends, all of that. A gift that brings your favorite holiday traditions and memories to life every single day. That would be Aura Frame. What is Aura Frame? Well, let me go ahead and tell you about it. Basically, it is a frame where you can load unlimited free photos and videos. Download the Aura app, connect to Wi-Fi, load all your pictures on, gift that frame to maybe parents or grandparents that live really far away. And you can put all their grandkids' pictures on there. Preload the pictures before it ships. You can personalize your gift, add a message before it arrives. Boom. I'm telling you, we did this for my parents last year, an Aura frame, and they absolutely love it. And I can just edit it from my app here in Tennessee, and then they get it updated in Georgia and get to see all the kids and dogs and all the things. So for a limited time, visit Aura Frames. It's AURA, by the way, auraframes.com. Get $45 off their best-selling Carver mat frames by using promo code DAWN, DAWN, at checkout. That's auraframes.com. Promo code DAWN. Exclusive Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal is the best of the year. So go ahead and order now before it ends, and you can win the holidays. Don't forget, DAWN, DAWN, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Your chance to win Titans tickets coming up in just a few minutes. We've got a brief opportunity to talk with Big Savagery Ramon Foster. He's got an appointment here in a few, but definitely have one specific topic that we want to hit him with. Right, Slay Dog?
Uh-huh. And it's going around them little gators down there.
Yes, indeed, man.
Anybody ever throw urine on you down there?
No, I ever. You got to think I'm on the field, so I know, but those type of shenanigans.
Listen, those stands are right there on the bench.
Oh yeah, they are. No, absolutely. Now, if somebody's leaving out the bathroom to do it like that, or just peeing in a bottle, that's just nasty.
Yeah.
They need to be thrown in their little Alcatraz place down there. Is what they need to be having done. Well,
it has happened,
allegedly. That's almost worse than spitting on somebody.
Man, it
is
way worse, dog. Ain't no question. So, Savage, walking into this game, man, what's your thoughts, expectations, man, going into this, and what? Give me an outcome, dog.
Man, I feel confident. I do. I feel confident in the game. I just look at this situation where I can't control it. So I was about to say crap talking, but my ability to control these Gators back is something that I don't have in my control. So the way I look at this Tennessee's the better team. The way I look at this, Florida's going to come out swinging. They feel about us the way we feel about Kentucky and Vanderbilt. Respectfully, I say that about those programs. It's just that some people got that cloud over your head. Right now, Texas can't beat Georgia. Mm-hmm. Texas has a good team, but Kirby's got this voodooism that he's got over people, and Kalen DeBoer's beat it the same way Josh Heupel's beat Kalen DeBoer's Wizardry win when nobody could beat Alabama. I'm just hoping that guys are right mind. I'm very big on the mental. If you know you're better, if you know that you can hang and you should win, it's a matter of controlling the negatives and shutting that crowd up and putting your foot on their neck as many times as you possibly can. That's what I believe in should happen, and that's what I want to happen. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
I love it.
So, tight game, Tennessee wins?
I don't think it has to be tight. I just think if Florida feels like they can hang and swing with you, then they will. Think about what they did last week to Ole Miss. That was a tight game on the road for them also.
Yeah.
So that's the point that I make when we're looking at this matchup this weekend. If you let your little brother hang in the game with you, he'll beat you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting at when we talk about these matchups. I'm not going to act like Florida's the Vanderbilts of the 2012 season and stuff, or they're just Mercer or they're UT Chat. I'm not going to act like that. They got a lot of talent on that team, and that crowd, that team has a mental just block on how good they ever will think the Vols are. That's the way I look at it.
Big Savagery, Ramon Foster, Ramon and Will, weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. You can also catch Ramon Saturday, Vol Network football analyst, right here on 104.5 The Zone, Tennessee and Florida. I know you got an appointment. Thanks for the quick visit. Always love getting your take.
Man.
No, you're good.
At it last minute, y'all.
Haul us a dub back, Savage. Haul us a dub back up there, man.
I promise you, I'm going to bring a tooth back. That's what I said.
That's my
I
dog.
want shoes. I want a belt. I want some suspenders.
That's my dog.
I don't even want the belt no more. Give me more leather.
That's my dog.
Okay?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I'm asking. You need a wallet?
Absolutely.
I had a couple strings loose.
Love Gator wallets.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
We don't want the Cayman. I want the big Gator.
Yes, sir.
See you, brother.
All right. See you.
All right. Love you. Have you seen Romancing the Stone? I know that's kind of an older movie. Michael Douglas.
I heard of it, though.
Yeah. So part of that movie, a gator gets away with like a stone, the stone that he got is worth all this money or whatever. Yeah. And they show him dive into the water. The next scene, they're in New York City. This is down in Brazil or something. Yeah. The next scene, they're in New York, and he's coming down the street. There's a big sailboat coming down the street on the back of a truck, and he's standing on it. And he puts his foot up on the side, and it's gator boots.
Mm-hmm. Got that gator?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
That's a scene for this weekend.
I'll pull some gators out for this one. I got y'all on Monday.
You going to eat some gator?
No, I'm going to wear some gators.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Better to wear it than eat it.
There you go. I can promise you that. I like the fried, though. That was pretty cool when I had the opportunity to go down there. Little fried gator.
It tastes like calamari a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah. It was cool.
And anything fried is going to be cool.
Yeah. They got to put the right season on it, though, too, okay? Just throw it in the fryer. Put the right that little dab on there.
And you need sauce.
Oh, yeah. I'm saucing down. Oh, I'm saucing them down. You can believe. I just had 4 sauces over here for 4 tenders. Sauce for each tender.
The points. I know we've got games to play Saturday. Kentucky and Vandy, Tennessee and Florida. But the Tennessee Vandy line is out.
Yeah,
I've got it for you in just a second. But you want to give away some Titans tickets?
Yeah, I just threw my paper away. Give me your paper. I don't know why I just threw that away. All right, here we go, everybody. Zeph, you ready? You got the phone lines opened up, ready to go?
Yep.
All right. It's Tickets Titan Thursday, y'all. Each Thursday.
Wait.
What?
Start over.
What?
It's Tickets Titans Thursday.
It's Titans ticket there. Okay,
yes.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Let's start this again, y'all.
3, 2, 1.
It's Titans Ticket Thursday, y'all. Each Thursday before home games, we will be giving you a chance to win a pair of tickets to the next Tennessee Titans game. And that next game, well, that's Seattle. The Seahawks coming to town. All you got to do is be caller number 5 now to win 2 club tickets to see the Titans host the Seahawks. The Titans host the Seahawks at Nissan Stadium this Sunday. The number you got to call is, everybody ready? Here we go. 615-737-1045. That's the number.
What is a Seahawk?
A hawk.
Is it a
hovers
bird?
around the sea? Yep.
Yeah. Like a seagull, but it's a hawk?
Yeah,
that sounds scary.
Yeah, they nasty.
Hawks are nasty.
Yeah, that beak will get you. The beak's real sharp. If I ain't mistaken,
A Seahawk is actually not a real bird species.
Yeah, you feel me? I knew that. That's what I was saying. I'm talking about a different kind of hawk. Yeah, I'm talking about a hawk that goes around the sea. You talking about a sea hawk?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm talking about a hawk that sees.
I've never thought about it before.
Yeah, you know a hawk can see real well.
Is that why they call it a Seahawk?
No, that's my version.
They can see real well.
That's what I'm telling you.
Man, I had a buddy tell me, he was like, man, my best friend was out in front of this house. They were having like a little block party or whatever, and they lived on a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And so everybody's running around out there, and his friend had just gotten this dog, and it was like a terrier, like it's kind of small, yip dog or whatever. Yeah. And the kids were out there playing with the dog, and kids are like 7, 8, 9 years old, 6, 7 years old. And here comes a hawk, picks that dog up and gone.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Oh my, Daddy.
It's over.
Hawks, man.
Yeah, they ain't playing around. I'm telling you, that was a Seahawk. He see what he want in the hawk. Seahawk. What is a Seahawk, Zell?
He's on the phone with
Okay, let me look it up. I'm going to give y'all the true definition of a Seahawk.
Do your little Google test there.
Hey, Google. What's a Seahawk? A Seahawk is an informal name for the osprey, a large fish-eating bird of prey, also known as a fish hawk. I'm telling y'all got to stop listening to the Canadians. This man just sat up here and told us a Seahawk is not a bird. That is a lie. It is a bird. It's a fish-eating bird. Oh, man, every time I try to give him some credit, man.
But it's also called a fish hawk. If it was the Seattle Fish Hawks, I don't think it would be that.
That'd be kind of cool, though, because, they known for throwing the fish up down the market. That'd be kind of cool, like the fish hawk.
Have you been there?
No, I want to.
I want to go to Seattle, too.
Have you thrown it?
I've never been.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is where I love to give this little stat because people don't believe me.
Yeah.
But look it up. Nashville gets more rain per year than Seattle.
I remember when I first got on and you said that. I was like, this man done lost his mind.
And then Knoxville gets more rain than Nashville.
And that's crazy. Well, that ain't really crazy.
No, because
the
mountains. So it takes a while for the
But why
the
we
storms
getting
to go.
rain?
I don't know.
We got to get a little rain.
Oh, we're in a basin, is what people tell me.
We're in the basin.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the bottom.
The basin Dixon line.
Okay,
y'all need to stop listening to Canadians. Is that what you said?
Yeah, man, because the Canadians will lead you wrong every time. Hey, you Canadian.
What?
Man, you wrong, man.
I just nodded.
A Seahawk is not a real bird species.
dog.
It is a nickname for 2 different species.
A fish hawk. It fishes,
a fish hawk is not the same thing as a Seahawk.
I'm telling
what?
you, it goes and it preys on fish. It's a bird. It's another name for the bird. It's a nickname, in other words, Zeph. See? Come on, man. Hey, man. See, man, every time I listen to Zeph, man, he just lead me down the wrong way, man.
We don't do this a lot, but line 6, that's where the winner is for the Titans club level tickets to go watch the Fishhawks and the Titans. Who is this? Hello.
This is Carl, man. How y'all doing, man?
Hey, Carl, you are live on the air, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in, and congrats on winning the tickets. Who is your college team?
Oh, my college team is in Florida Gators, baby. And you know them Vols don't get out of there alive, man.
Oh, man, yeah. How old are you, Carl, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I'm 21.
Ah, yeah, I feel you. Say that been y'all been whooping. Yeah, y'all been whooping and
24.
spanking.
I was born in 01. I'm 24.
Okay, y'all been see. Carl, first of all, now I'm
stoked right now. I'm trying to win these tickets.
You're too young to forget how old you are, man.
You held it down. And see, guess what? I totally get your point of view on that because all your life y'all been just whooping up on the Vols down there in the swamp. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Carl. Before you were born, that's when I was born. And guess what? I used to watch us whip up on y'all. So it's all about to come back. You know, at that time always repeats itself. It's time for the cycle to go on and, switch on over, man, if we can spank up on some Gators. But
hey, man, I believe it when I see it, Slay. I believe it when I see it.
Listen, I ain't even got nothing for you because you're right. Y'all done spanked up on us so much. You are absolutely
His
right.
whole damn life. Thanks, Carl, man. Appreciate you. Hang on. I don't know if Seth needs to talk to him again, but there you go.
I don't. He's good.
No, Carl, we should have asked Carl. Have you ever seen an osprey bird or osprey? Hey, y'all, if your caller's out there.
Osprey, his nickname is a Seahawk. It is not a Seahawk.
Hey, we still got Carl.
Duh, that's what I just said. It's a nickname for a bird. You said it's not a bird. It's not a bird.
That's what I said.
Even a real thing.
I said it was a nickname.
Come on, Zeb.
We still
you're
got
not
Carl.
listening.
Hey, Carl.
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, damn. See, because you made him nervous. All that northern accent.
You weren't listening to me. I said it was a nickname.
Stop using your accent.
I don't have no accent.
Do you remember the first time you saw the Northern Lights?
Yeah. How about that?
I've never seen the Northern Lights.
People were posting pictures a few days ago. Did you see that from here where you could see them?
Oh, Kirby was freaking out about it at our remote earlier this week.
See, Kirby. See, you got to watch Kirby, though. There's a lot of Pepsis to make you do that.
Kirby with an I or Kirby Allen Kirby?
Kirby Allen Kirby.
Oh, yeah. No, people were posting pictures. Like, you could see. I couldn't see him downtown.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Some stuff don't even feed into it. Like that right there. See, I believe anything if I listen. Now, I'm wrong for listening. Listen, I knew what I knew.
At some point, it's on you?
Yeah, all of it's on me right there. Mm-hmm. I asked Zeph, and I was asking to be like, watch Zeph say something crazy. And he did say it, and then I believed him. That's where I come in.
I will say
crazy.
this about Zeph. Zeph goes all in, like it's matter of fact and stuff.
And he'll make you believe him.
Yeah.
That is a great Canadian trait that he has.
I wanted to be a lawyer growing up.
A lawyer?
A lawyer.
Oh, a lawyer.
Where did you get that from? Me saying lawyer.
Your accent throws me off.
There is no accent. You're making it up. Stop.
By the way, I did tease this. I know Vanderbilt has to play Kentucky this weekend, and Tennessee needs to play Florida this weekend. But Tennessee and Vanderbilt, the point spread's already out. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
I do not.
2 weeks ago, it would have been 5.5, right?
It's not 5.5.
Is it 2.5, Tennessee?
I'm going to go 3.
It is 3.5, Tennessee.
Attaboy, Slay.
That's wow.
You going to take credit for that? You were 0.5 off.
No, me and my boy, we did a Canadian-Tennessee thing. Kind of evened it out. Where you round up.
Like everybody's going to do without the penny now?
That's going to be crazy.
Round up.
That's going to be crazy.
Yep, Tennessee, early 3.5-point favorite against Vandy. Which way are y'all going? You can hit us up in the F&M Bank chat. Obviously, there are games that need to be played before that one, but we always love talking Tennessee Vandy. And you can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. 3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. When we come back, 3HL bingo card and the parlay. What you got?
Shout out to Dewey in the chat, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Ospreys are sometimes called Seahawks.
I said that. You just weren't listening.
Titans and the Seattle Fishhawks coming up this weekend. We'll be right back. I'll tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry. The Amamali family are phenomenal people. You need to get to know them. They have an incredible selection of jewelry because that's what they do over there in Brentwood. You can check them out online, brentwoodjewelry.com. But relationships are what is important to them, most important to them. And you will feel that. You will experience that. For more than 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Brentwood community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, they are deeply rooted within the community, from Salem's service in the Special Forces to his son serving as local firefighters. The Amamali family is dedicated to giving back. Support local. Shop Brentwood Jewelry. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. If you're thinking about getting that done this holiday season, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialists to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com.
MedicalHouseCalls.com. You don't have to wait for doctors to get back with you. You don't have to sit there and get on the phone at, 6:59 a.m. to try and get a hold of your doctor to get an appointment if you're sick or if somebody in your family is sick, because Medical House Calls will help you out. It's healthcare designed for your life, and they come straight to you. Medical providers, after you book your visit, will be at your door to deliver you care that gets you back as soon as possible. With these cold weather changes, we know all the viruses are going around, and Medical House Calls is available Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. with same-day appointments available and next-day guaranteed. How about that for any working families out there that know how hard it is to get to an actual doctor? Transparent pricing, upfront, not confusing at all. It's Medical House Calls. 615-838-2375. And also, guess what? They do active recovery, IVs, immunity, IV therapy, whatever you need it for. Maybe you're fighting the flu. Maybe you just are feeling tired, or you've had persistent illness. They can do mobile IV therapy too, and at-home urgent care. It's medicalhousecalls.com, healthcare designed for your life. Here's your phone number, 615-838-2375.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
3HL 104.5 The Zone coming up tonight. Number 20, Tennessee hosting 2-2 TSU, 6 o'clock. Catch it right here on 104.5 The Zone. Vols favored by 31.5. Tennessee freshman Nate Ament is averaging 19.8 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Point guard Jacoby Gillespie, last 3 games, averaging 19.3 points and 6.3 assists.
Yep. It's going to come together, slowly but surely.
I mean, those are the two.
Yeah, keep your eye on
rotate.
Dwayne Brown tonight. You know what I mean? With J.P. Estrella still being out of the lineup, this opens up an opportunity for him to play. Opens up an opportunity for Jalen Carey to go play extended minutes, kind of get back into good graces.
He did better last
Yeah,
game.
did better. So, just keep on. I'm telling y'all, man, you got to figure it out. It's a lot of moving parts right now throughout college basketball.
Boswell out tonight again as well. Bishop Boswell. 4-0 Vanderbilt hosting 0-4 Texas Southern tonight at 6 o'clock. Vanderbilt favored by 35.5. Duke Miles transferred to Vandy from Oklahoma, where he started 34 games last season. He's averaging 16.3 points, 5.8 assists for the Commodores.
He can stroke it, boy. He was a dead-eye shooter at Oklahoma. And that fits in right with Tyler Harris, Tyler Nickel, Tyler Tanner, and Chase McLaughlin. Yeah, the whole Tyler crew.
The number 15 ranked Lady Vols also playing in the area tonight. They're playing at MTSU tonight at 6:30. The only loss for the Lady Vols came in the opener to number 9 NC State by 3. MTSU beat the Lady Vols by 11 2 years ago.
Zeph, tell us what's the score of Purdue and Memphis right now?
Well, it is now 30-23. 4 minutes left in the first.
You didn't say who's leading.
Oh, Purdue. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't believe it's that close. Like Purdue is Memphis. Memphis gave people trouble last year, but they also had P.J. Haggerty, All-American, who transferred on them. So,
where did he go to?
Oh, where did Haggerty go to? I want to say Texas or SMU.
It was a big school, I thought.
Yeah, it was a big school. Ooh, I can find out.
Oh, Kansas State.
Kansas State over there with my guy. I love that coach. Darn it. Can't think of his name, but he's super cool. He did his post-game presser, the post-game interview, and ran straight into the fans.
Jerome Tang.
Coach Tang. He jumped straight into the fans, yeah. Went straight to the fans and started celebrating. I love that, man. That's dope.
3HL bingo card.
What's on the bingo card, Yoral?
Sometimes you got to turn yourself on, Yoral.
You can't wait on me every time, Yoral. So, all I can say.
Find the nearest bunker.
That's what it.
If you were to question what a female was wearing,
particularly,
you're going to wear that?
In particular, Babs.
Particularly Babs, yeah. Like she did with Lucas yesterday.
Yes,
you're going to wear that? If you wear that, I'm going to judge you.
Are you saying there's a double standard there?
I wouldn't.
Slay, you want to weigh in on that?
No, I ain't saying it out loud. I don't want to go in the bunker right now. I know it's too far away.
Slay said no bunker for me.
Yeah, no bunker for me, dog.
How'd he hurt his neck? Sleep wrong, Yoral?
I don't remember him being out there, so I don't say I can come up with.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't remember him being out there, which would have made the bingo card.
Tough one.
I ain't playing with no AI.
No, and everybody else, y'all be careful with it.
Yeah, that Lane Kiffin at the LSU thing, his family at the LSU thing, that was like several months ago, according to
See what I'm saying?
Vandy
several
Chris in
people.
the chat, I think, is who alerted me to that.
Vandy Chris may be AI.
No, we met
him.
Oh, that's right.
He's real.
Yeah, that's right.
He was, unless that was, some kind of ghost or something.
No, the little bots.
And you saying that was a Terminator we met?
Man, they said
Vandy Chris is a Terminator?
Said the Tesla little robots is out here. I don't know.
Y'all need to stop listening to Canadians.
That's most definitely me, because they'll lead you wrong every time.
Slay. Leave me alone.
Did I say him?
I knew who you were talking about. I knew who you were talking about.
You got a parlay for tonight?
I definitely got a parlay for tonight. 8-legger.
Bring me my money. I like when that beat drops right there.
That's nice right there. Gordy on, man. Did you know you put that together?
I made that.
That's Zeffy on.
Zeph dropped the beat.
Hey, man. All right. Zeph Tobin on the beat.
Was that a Canadian beat?
I think. Was it?
No.
Okay. I thought it was on the soundtrack. All right, here we go, y'all. Listen, there's some stars out in this game, and it's one team lacking stars outside of the quarterback. That's Buffalo. So it's going to be a lot of dink and dunks. And then when you look at the Houston side of it with Mills.
Davis
Mills going back out there. He has a guy that's got to be a security blanket for him. That's got to be Nico Collins. So this is how this is put together, y'all.
Real quick before you drop it, the Texans have won 3 out of 4 in this series.
Hey, good.
And last year, you heard Cosell, that was Josh Allen's worst game since his rookie season. He threw for 131 yards.
And they going to Texas.
Somewhere in there.
Going to Houston.
To H-Town.
So James Cook over 14.5 receiving yards. I think that's going to be an outlet for Josh Allen. Get him going. Dawson Knox, because I believe Dalton Kincaid is out this game. So Dawson Knox will be thrust into that role, receiving, tight end, 15-plus yards. Real light. Khalil Shakir, who should be the leading receiver, 30-plus yards receiving. Khalil Shakir,
Yeah, he struggled last week, but you're right about options.
So the safety blanket for Houston, Nico Collins, 60-plus yards. I think his over-under set is 78, so I'm going 60-plus. Josh Allen, 20-plus yards. I think he's going to take it upon himself to kind of keep the chains moving, and those kind of accumulate and lead up to him getting 20-plus yards rushing. Dalton Schultz, another security blanket for Davis Mills. Dalton Schultz, 25-plus yards receiving. Sure hands, possession receiver. The way some Titans fans want Xavier Restrepo to be. Josh Palmer, 2-plus receptions in this game. Okay, and the last one, everybody.
This is a long one.
Yeah, a little 8-legger right here. Because you got to add up because it's so much, I'm going with. Jaden Higgins, 15-plus yards receiving. Because, see, I could easily jump out there and say Shakir, 60-plus yards, Nico, 78 yards, Josh Allen, 25 yards, James Cook, over 70 yards rushing, and just leave it at that. But this right here, that's going to get you plus 1555.
There you go. The parlay tonight. College football 6-4. Louisiana at 5-5. Arkansas State. Arkansas State favored by 2.5. 6:30 on ESPN. Louisiana has won back-to-back games for the first time this season. Arkansas State 4-2, 4-1 in their last 5. They're in second place in the Sun Belt West at 4-2. 1 game behind Southern Miss. This is year 5 for Butch Jones at Arkansas State. 8-5 last year. He's looking for his 3rd consecutive bowl game.
He's fighting for his life at first, man. 3 weeks ago. Now he up here, man, challenging for a championship, conference championship.
Tennessee basketball coming up next. We appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly.
No, we make it so much better.
Hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face.
Please.
Friday edition coming up tomorrow will be Trash Talk Friday. Tennessee, Florida fans, get ready. Vandy, Kentucky, get ready. Oklahoma, Missouri, if you're out there, get ready.
You better be ready.
If you're out there.
Way out there.
Oh, man. I hope you have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you were getting a shout-out. I missed it yesterday. Shame on me. Man, my little sister's birthday, Christina Ruth Slay. Happy birthday, little sis. Love you.
Good job. Way to walk it up there.
Man, I forgot yesterday.